Hello, VODS channel, and welcome to another episode of Phasmophobia. I don't know what that intro was, but we're gonna roll with it. Anyways, because I don't really care about being super high quality performance on my VODs. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing Phasmophobia again because it's been a hot minute. I looked, and I think it's been about. Well, I say I look, and then I completely forgot. I think it's been about 2 months since we last played Phasmo. Let me see here. If I look at the VOD, potentially even longer. I'm not entirely sure. I might be looking at the wrong thing for my my files on my file explorer. But anyways, I know actually it might have been since January 20th that we streamed this game. So let's go back to it, shall we? Now that there's actually something new, that being the Easter event, which I guess I shall just boot up the game and we'll check it out. Man, it's kind of crazy though, because so last week, if you missed it, I played or I did a collab stream with the Nefarious Ellie, so shouts out to Nefarious Ellie. And I believe it's the TV. Did I do that right? It's not showing up, so I'm guessing I spelled something wrong in in her name. How did I spell something wrong? How is this possible? Or actually, you know what might be the case is that it might be my Streamlabs is down. Streamlabs randomly turns itself off sometimes. And I don't know why it does that, but it does it. So let me get that back on real quick as I'm booting up the game here. Because I should have popped up with something. Okay, hold on. Gotta log in. But anyways, how was everyone's Easter? I hope your Easter was well. Mine was pretty good, but unfortunately my mom got sick, so that's kind of a bummer. It's nothing too severe that I know of at the very least, but it's something that she needs an antibiotic for, and so that's just no fun. Let me just try typing that name again. Why is it okay? I guess I'm just being dumb and not remembering how to spell my online friend's Twitch username. Hold on, how am I spelling it wrong? Where? Oh, she dropped the TV part. That's why it's not working. She used to have the TV part. There we go. That worked at that time. There we go. That, you see, it wasn't my fault, because last week when I was shouting her out, she had the TV part in the username, but now she doesn't. Not my fault. But anyways. So yeah, if you didn't see last week, we did a collaboration stream of Lethal Company, and that was super fun. Highly recommend you go check it out. Just make sure to jump to about like the 45 minute mark, because we had to wait a really long time for Steam's servers to get back up. Unless you want to watch me watch sumo wrestling for like 20 minutes. What's kind of crazy about that stream was that like this, like a couple days ago on April Fool's actually, the Lethal Company dev Zeekers, he released a new like gigantic update for the game. It's only in beta, so if anyone's like, I don't see any new update, it's like a new beta branch that adds like a bunch of new moons, a bunch of new enemies, a bunch of new stuff, and it's just like, holy crap. And I'm just like, man, he does this like the week after I streamed this. I mean, like, we probably would have still played on the current version of the game instead of the beta branch anyways, but I don't know, it was just funny to me. But anyhow, let's jump into some Phasmo, shall we? Because there's an Easter event we gotta get working on, and I don't know how it works, but I heard it's kind of okay. Let's see. There's been word of a forest spirit haunting nearby locations. Finish the summoning ritual by heading to the 5 marked locations and capturing a photo of the forest spirit's minion. You'll have to find it first. Once the summoning ritual is completed, head to Camp Woodwind and investigate the forest spirit. Don't forget to take a ghost photo. You'll receive your rewards once we have received word of the successful investigation. Happy hunting, investigators. Okay, so we have to go to 5 locations, take a photo of a something. There's a photo camera that looks like the tier 1 dots, and then the UV. So is that, and since that one's clear and this one's like blurred out, I'm guessing that's like, hey, pay attention to this one, look at the stuff that it's on. So I'm guessing that's what that is implying. So we go to the different locations, we take a photo of something related to the nests, probably. We'll probably be able to figure out once we get into the missions. And then afterwards we go to Camp Woodwind. Absolutely the worst map in the game. And then we have to get a ghost photo and a successful investigation. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I forgot they also updated the badge, or not the badges necessarily, but the backgrounds for the card thingies, this thing, you know, whatever you call it. Wow, that actually looks really cool. So, okay, go with that or that. Since it's Christmas time, let's go with this one. Sure, just to throw everyone off. Why is everything super dark? Hold up, let me check my settings. What, my brightness is at 180 and everything's super dark. Okay, now everything's like at a brightness I would expect it to be at. Do I really? It's also like faded. Is that just me, or is there something going on here? Oh, it might. You know what? It might be partially due to the eye adaptation. I forgot that that's like a setting. I don't know, something looks kind of off about it. Okay, it is just the eye adaptation. I'm gonna bring this down to just like 200%. Right? Man, it is crazy to think that 200% brightness is like a thing that makes the game look like it's a normal brightness level. Okay, so we got to go to Ridgeview, Grafton, Willow, Maple Lodge, and Bleasdale. Okay, so let's go to Ridgeview first, I suppose. And oh yeah, I haven't played this since they did the inventory, like the shop update. It's been so long. Okay, yeah, this will be important to read through because I don't remember how any of this stuff works. Let's see. To transfer equipment between your storage and the truck, use the plus and minus buttons. The plus button moves items to the truck. Minus moves them back to storage. Okay, makes sense. Truck slots. Each player's equipment is represented as a different color, which you can customize in your settings. Some equipment is free and is already in the truck. These slots are displayed in white. Okay, so if it's like the white one means that you already have one of these given by default. Okay, that makes sense. Changing tiers. To change the tier of a piece of equipment, click one of the 3 tier buttons on the right. This will change the tier of the free starter items if you're playing solo or hosting a multiplayer game. It will also change the tier of any equipment already in the truck. You can only bring in 1 tier from each piece of equipment. Makes sense. Summary, name, tier, price, and amount owned, which I think the amount owned is right in here. For the currently selected piece of equipment, additional information, short description of the equipment's story, and story? The lore of the dots projector. Followed by more details on how to use it effectively in the game. And then properties. Each piece of equipment is defined by its properties, with yellow indicating positive features and black indicating negative ones. Oh, and you can hover over it and it will actually explain to you what the heck you're looking at. Okay, cool. And then there's the shop here. Click on an equipment tier button will allow you to buy, sell, and view more information on the panel to the right. There'll be a storage number, which is currently blank. You can see how many pieces of equipment you have here. You don't need to buy equipment again when you change tiers. And then it'll tell you the price. And then summary stuff, and then there's just a buy and sell at the bottom. Okay, makes sense. And there's quick loadouts, which we're gonna have to work with. This I'm glad that they brought in. I mean, they had it in the previous version of the shop, but it was like really clunky. So to customize a loadout, follow these steps. Choose a loadout from the list. So we'll have this big long list, and we get to click on one. Click the edit button on the left of the loadout name. Type a new name for the loadout and press the check mark. Okay. Notifications. There'll be might be some icons here. You can tell which loadout you're using by looking for the check mark icon next to it. If you see a warning icon next to a loadout, it means there's a problem that needs to be resolved before you can use it again. This can happen if you recently prestige and lost access to some equipment or tiers, or if you don't have enough money to cover the costs of the loadout. Okay. And then loadout equipment. For each piece of equipment in your loadout, you can select the tier and the amount using the plus and minus buttons to add or remove one. You can also see how many you own. Okay. Batch adjustments. Okay, so if you want to do it to all of them at once, yeah, use the buttons below to adjust all your equipment at once. First set of buttons will increase or decrease the selected tier of all equipment, and second set of buttons will increase or decrease the amount of all equipment by one. Enable the loadout. To finish setting up your loadout, click Enable. Enabling the loadout will automatically purchase any missing equipment and add it to the truck each time you enter a lobby or return from a contract. Any changes you make will be saved automatically. Note, while adjusting an already enabled loadout, any missing equipment will be automatically purchased. Oh, if you wish to disable the loadout, click Disable. So, I'm reading through this because I want to make sure I grasp it. I firmly grasp it, as Patrick would say. But I also just really appreciate that they're actually being like, okay, here's how to actually use this thing and what each thing means. And then the truck. Some equipment is free and is already in the truck. These slots are displayed in white. As you adjust your loadout, the truck's inventory will show the changes instantly. Make sure you have everything you need before you start the contract. Makes sense. So if I wanted to add like a second dots projector, I would do this. And okay, so that will change the loadout price there. And it only adds one here, but I think if I hit enable loadout, it will buy a dots projector and then add it into here. So, okay, that makes sense. I apparently have no inventory, so that means I'm gonna have to buy everything. Very cool. Let's see, so we don't need a dots projector or we don't need a second dots projector or EMF reader. Hi JR, you can see my reaction with the mouse movement. Hey JR, how you doing? Let's see. Yeah, I was just acclimating myself to the shop because I haven't played this since the shop update apparently. So yeah, just trying to wrap my head around how the new shop works and everything. Let's see. So we don't need really too much like doubles of most of these things. I didn't they make it so that the tier 1 and tier 2 UVs are swapped? Yeah, so this is the tier 1 UV currently as opposed to... Oh wait, no, I thought that... Were they gonna switch that? I can't remember how that works. Select the tier the item you want, select the amounts, and then click enable. It buys everything for you that you included. Gotcha. Yeah, that was kind of my understanding of it from the tutorial text. But it is very important to know. Okay, so let's get... Might as well add at least one crucifix. Oh wait, no, that's video camera. Whoops, wrong one. Let's do 2 because these crucifixes kind of suck. The tier 1s. Firelight. Yeah, I have tier 1 of everything. I can get tier 2 photo camera? Huh? So how does this work? Oh, I do. So I have an upgrade available. Okay, I might as well get that. Oh, look at that. Good amount of money. Don't be cheap. Makes sense. Okay, so this time between foes 3 seconds, whereas this is 2 seconds. Paranormal resistance? Did they have a freaking like defense level display screen, but an electronic? So this one's not electronic, but this one is, which is kind of obvious, but kind of an interesting way to put it. Okay, so let me see here. So we got the 2 crucifixes. One of these. Don't need the headgear because that's just kind of pointless. Igniter, incense. Do we want... Just grab 2 of those just in case. Motion sensor, paramic. Let's do a tier 2 photo camera and bring one of those in. And then bring in a salt. Let's bring 2 salt. CNA medication. Definitely a tripod. You get to level 49, you could get the headlight, which I like. Oh, is that the because I know, so I know, I think tier 2 is the one that has the light on it, right? And then tier 3 is the night vision one. Is that how it works? Okay. Interesting. Okay, I think that is not a fan of the night vision. Gotcha. Is it? Oh wait, because doesn't it have like a? I don't know what the right term is, but like the one that comes to mind is like a fishbowl effect to it or something. Like it kind of changes up the way like your vision is, aside from just being able to make it all green. Okay, so we hit enable loadout. Enable this loadout, purchase any missing equipment and add them to... Oh, okay, I see. So the full cost to just restock everything is 400, but all the consumables is 185. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, enable. Boom. Nice, I like that. Not fishbowl effect, but it's not fully clear, and I don't like the additional delay of turning it off and on, and there's already a delay when you hold your flashlight key to turn them on and off. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense. Did they make the change yet where like the toggle for the headgear is like on its own button, or is it still the like hold on the flashlight key? Oh yeah, I forgot they readjusted the the cards so that now the ready up is just this little check mark here. Still hold, okay. Gotcha. Well, let's jump in here. See how much rust I got on me and how much I can get off this round. You can also change your cursor now. I forgot you can also do that. We need to do that. You change my cursor. You still do it in your journal? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Also, I am very red apparently. Journal options. I think we want to go probably game, right? Okay, yes. Okay, so default cursor. Get the freaking crosshair like you're like a shooter or something. That's funny. That's the change we've been waiting for years for. You guys, it's fun. It's been 80 years. Oh, you use the crosshair? I made it work. It makes sense. It's just, you know, you see it like every FPS game use that. It's just kind of funny to me. Okay, so let's try going with the dot, and then. Okay, so that's when you're highlighting over something. I kind of want to try this. Let's keep the cursor color. Maybe we do like a slightly off-white color, like. So that just to kind of help when it's like because sometimes the cursor would like just completely disappear. Yeah, too late, it cannot be unsaid. Okay, let's see how that looks. It is very tiny. I do like the my transition for it. Yeah, white, blue, light blue. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I don't think it's quite off white enough. Maybe something like that. I can barely even see it here. Wait, it's not changing the cursor color, is that? Might just... looking at it wrong, or what's going on? Am I not hitting apply correctly or something? Okay, hold on. If I like do like a very drastic change. Okay, now it's the lightish blue that I picked before. Okay, maybe it's just on a delay or something. Let's just go in. I forgot to buy it. Oh wait, no. Pro flashlights are tier 2. That's why I don't have it. That's right. Okay. Forgot the prestige system. I broke it. Let's go. Just got into the game. We already broke it. Okay. Oh yeah. So we need to do something with. I press my flashlight button and then the game goes to full FPS. We need to do something with these nests here. And oh, I can actually pick up this stuff. Just free equipment. Let's go. And we got the bunny steps just hopping around. I'm doing you survey? Yes. Okay, so I think I noticed the 3 pieces of equipment here. So there's the camera, which I assume is how we take the photo of the thing to do the part of the ritual or whatever. The UV is probably for the footsteps, and then maybe this is for like whatever we're actually supposed to find. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, I don't see it there. Maybe going around. Oh, hey, Voodoo Doll. I'll take care of you in a minute. I want you to do a hand-drawn painting when you find it. Ah, yes, just sketch it out and tell me what it looked like. It's like when you get, like a ghost photo, but like the ghost isn't actually there because it's like a phantom or something. It's just like, I swear there's a ghost here. Basketball's there. I don't remember that being the case. Okay, so is it like we just have to find which one has a thing? Or how's this work? I don't think there's any more down here. Unless it's like over in this corner or something. No. Well, tip it isn't just what you see. Okay. See if I can work with that. Hey, there's a bone. Let me grab my photo camera. Yes. We have found the scratch mark where I ran against this. You hear like an eating sound or something? I thought I heard something there. Also checking my hiding spots. Right now the steps are appearing. Wait, this wasn't here the last time. I was just here, and like now it's like, oh yeah, we forgot to show the footsteps. I figure out how this works. Oh, we got the handprint. So the ghost has ultraviolet. Well, that's a nice little help on the side. As I was saying, it isn't just what you see. That's like a sound-based thing. that smacking the ghost upstairs, or is that part of the effect here? I'm a little confused. Some scratchy marks there. Oh wait, so no, is it more like the, because I'm noticing the like the footsteps that are around here, and is it more like there's a ghost bunny of some kind, and we have to like it's like actually active, like running around or something? Is that how this works? Are you asking? Well, I guess that was. Oh, that's a. That is a ghost event. Okay. I suppose I am asking. Yes. Aha! I found you. Never mind. I don't need help. I figured it out. Just stay right there. I'll be right back. I should probably turn my flashlight on so I can actually see where I'm going. Where did I put my camera? I think, okay, yeah, over here. It's the final step in the event that is different. Is that like the Woodwind, Camp Woodwind part of it? Wait, no, that wasn't. What was the thing again? Oh, yeah, it was over here somewhere. Okay, he jumps at you. He goes, yee. Forest Spirit Minion. Interesting, okay. Now that we got that done with, go get the fingerprint. Now we can actually start dealing with this ghosty. If this is a... Okay, that was just an event. As for this, you only need to find the forest spirit. You can leave if you want to, or complete the ghost. Last one, you must get the ghost correct and get a ghost photo and live, of course. Of course I do require being... but okay. Uh-oh. I heard that door close. I'm just playing it safe because I am really rusty with the game, so... Thought I heard a lot of throw noises, so it might be Pulte. I'm gonna just circle that for now. Unlikely challenges where you don't have to live just to get it right. Yeah, exactly. I do like that. It's like, I died, but I knew what the ghost was, and they're like, okay, sounds good. Here's your $5,000. Okay, this is where the breaker is at. Lights on. And, let me check my sanity. Never mind, I'll do that after the hunt's over. I have a sore back helping others do that. JR's carrying, man. Wait, was that a mare ability? Never mind, mare's not even an option. Okay, I must have just... Unless it's like a mimic being a mare or something, but... I don't know about that, man. So we got... Actually, do have the EMF reader we can bring in. I do want to check my sanity though. Almost forgot about that part. Okay, yeah, I'm at like 17%. That makes sense. Let's see, so that should bring me back up to some number. It's doing it very slowly. I forgot that there's a speed and how fast your sanity regenerates now. That should bring me back up to like 45% or something. I love is that when this launched, it was during the No Electronics Weekly Challenge. They give us free electronics on the very map you do the event on. That's actually pretty funny. Like, no electronics. Here's a working electronic. Or actually, I don't know if it would be a working electronic, but okay. Go back in. So it seems like this ghost is like a hallway ghost or something. Or at least it does favor this area quite a bit. I've noticed that. And it broke the breaker. Cool, dude. Or, oh wait, no, it broke the lights. I forgot that it did that in the ghost event earlier. Forgot that even occurred. Let's eat that in there. Let's eat that in there. Speaking of the word yeet, so I was reading my textbook for my public speaking class, right? You know, as you do, and there was a chapter that was about like the style of your speech, and it was kind of overall just emphasizing like, hey, you gotta make sure to, you know, use concise, clear language and all those other, you know, gobbledygook. And one of the things is that touched on was slang terms and how it's like, well, you gotta, if you're gonna use slang terms, you have to consider the, you know, your audience and if they would understand the word. And then they give examples, and one of the examples is yeet, and the definition they give for yeet is exciting, surprising, or it's something else, but I'm like, that's not what yeet is. Yeet is like, I'm a yeet this. You know, like, who's like, instead of saying, I'm so excited for you, they're gonna say, I'm so yeet for you. Like, no, that's not what you say. Like, are you stupid? I bet when I first heard yeet, I had to look it up. I mean, like, that's fine. Like, being like, oh, I'm not familiar with this term. What does it mean? Like, that's fine. But when the textbook is like, here's what this word means, and then they get it wrong, and it's like, okay, boomer. I see how it is. Oh. I'm just assuming it's a hunt. Might not be, though. No, I think it is. There's a point. Using slang and colloquial phrases can confuse the audience. Yeah, I mean, like, it still makes its point accurately, but it's just funny in how it gives the wrong definition of yeet. I mean, that textbook also is one that on the back of it, like, its selling point is that it is quote-unquote edgy, and I'm like, why would I want a textbook that is literally trying to sell me on how edgy it is? Like, if I want a textbook just to learn, I don't want to be like, oh, it's so, like, edgy and topical, oh my gosh. But I digress. It is honestly, like, overall better than most textbooks, just in terms of, like, not being so obnoxiously large. Because the thing's, like, the size of, like, a regular book. So, like, for example, I got this FNAF book here. It's about, ignore the picture, but it's about this size. So it's not, like, a huge textbook, but it's, still not great. They want to be cool too. How do you do, fellow kids? Okay, so I think bring in one more. Prevent the crucifix, or prevent the ghost from hunting with the crucifix. That's what, I was like, I read that wrong somehow. Did it turn off the breaker for realsies this time? Yep, it did. Okay, well, let me hold on to my 2 toothpicks here and hope that it protects me. Got my toothpicks and I got my rubber bands. We got this, chat. No ghost can harm me. Out of curiosity, what's the radius of this? Okay, so it can... Okay, it can be burnt up in my hand. That works. That's like a 2 or 3. My photo camera... Photo camera, what the frick, bro? Where's my photo camera, man? Yeah, about that. Where are you? Oh. Huh. I should be fine here. Yeah, I like how I'm like trying to figure out the range of the crucifix, and the ghost is like, I'll take that. And I'm just like... Okay. Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Well, you got your money's worth out of that jump scare. Gosh, dude, the freaking noises. It's freaking chaos in that room. Please work. Okay, it's actually hunting. I wish that there was like a lock icon or something, but okay. We had EMF 5. Sure on that. So no Pulte. It can't be a Jinn because it turned off the breaker, right? So Mylang, Obake, or Goryo? Let's see, does one of them have orbs? Obake does, so probably no Obake then. Unless it had, like, the cringe type of orbs that just clip into the wall constantly. Yeah, I'm at a whopping 0% on my sanity. Okay, so it could be either orbs, which I'm not seeing, dots, or what's the Myling have? Ghost writing, okay. Looking for dots, orbs, or writing. Are you a jump scare? Okay, I think, what do we want here? Grab this. It's not really a whole lot of point in me grabbing my other sanity drink, because it's only going to bump me up to 25%, which isn't going to be particularly useful here. Guess I could bring in stuff for a smudge. You know, to protect myself from the ghosty. Turn off the breaker again? You're trying to make me think you're a djinn. You're doing a very poor job of it, ghosty. Oh, is this a... This one happen to be a hunt now, would it? I think this is a hunt. I can't even make it into the building anymore. I mean, I can, but like, I can't even make it into the room anymore is what I mean. Well, that's some nice throws. Is Ghosty Pants done? Okay, Ghosty Pants done with a temper tantrum. I just want to check to see if there's any writing. There's no writing as of yet. Got it. All I wanted to check for. Now I shall leave, Ghost. Please don't kill me. I think I heard an EMF 5 up there, so it might have written after I left the room, but not much we can do about that now. I mean, there is stuff that we can do about it, but it's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see the pencil moving just underneath the tutorial prompts or whatever. It's a myling. I was kind of wondering if it was, because it did sound kind of quiet for the most part, but I was like, it might just be like, you know, me being rusty, not really knowing or remembering things in the game, especially because there's been quite a few changes. It's not a ton of photos, certainly, but I think this is good enough for a first game. Especially because we got a lot more for this Easter event, so... Why the heck not? Hey, myling achievement, let's go. Ooh, we got a daily. Let's go, extra $100. Yo, we got unlocked the level, or the tier 2 spirit box. And then I just like watching it tick up slowly. Okay, yep. So let me see, what's the difference between tier 1 and tier 2 spirit box? So audio quality low, yeah, that makes sense. Response rate low, range 3, and electronic. Whereas this one apparently is just a little bit better, has a screen. This one has a screen too. It might suck, but oh, actually no, that isn't a screen, right? It's just like the oh, I don't know what you call it. But I mean, it is a radio like type of thing. You know, the little meter thing for radios. That's what it has on it. Whereas this one is just the digital. But I might as well buy it, right? Because I have enough money for it. The audio quality medium, response rate medium, range 4, display screen, and electronic. I assume this range. Oh yeah, the range is in meters. Okay. So it's just a little bit wider range, a little bit higher chance of getting response from it. Makes sense. Oh, I also have the tier 2 writing book. I did not in the tier 2. How did I miss this? Yeah, I got the tier 2 flashlight. Wait, what? Hold up. Give me those tier 2 items, game. I'm gonna keep the tier 1 UV light because I kind of like it a little bit better. Actually, for this event, it might make more sense to get a tier 2. Oh. That's one for your book. Just shut up, okay. Oh yeah, then we got this cosmetic icon of coming soon. Let's go basic loadout. Boom. Fantastic name, I know. This one is going to be... Let's create, start... how do I want to word this? Because I want this to be the, like, loadout for when I, like, advance to a new prestige. Actually, that's going to be just basic items, right? Like, I'm not going to have any of the extra stuff unlocked, so there's no real point to doing that. Never mind. Okay, so we got Ridgeview down. I kind of want to knock out the bigger maps, first. So let's start with Maple Lodge. And yeah, I think I want to keep what we got. Is the sound sensor even worth it? Because I only got the tier 1 sound sensor, which is... Let's see... Range is 5 meters or 10 meters. Full circle and placeable. Yeah, it's not super great. You never bother with sound sensors. Okay. As so, being told by someone who's like prestige 9,000 or something, I trust your insight as to this. What's your actual prestige, by the way, JR, if you don't mind me asking? 18. Holy crap, man. Prestige 18 times. Okay, so the cursor is now updated to what it was the last time I changed it, which was like this dark blue. So let's try to get more of like... I do kind of like the idea of going with like an off, or like a light blue kind of color. That cyan is crazy, going crazy. Or do we want more of like a pale red type of color? It doesn't update. I don't know what happened. Because we're rolling with this one. All right, we got better equipment this time. Like trick and go. And breaker is right inside there. Okay. Oh, and what's our optionals? Crucifix, escape, and EMF. Okay. Chugging frame rate. Gotta love it. Actually, you know what? Since we're kind of on the hunt for that stuff first, let me instead swap out the EMF for the... probably the UV lights, yes. And then drop this for the dots thingy-mabob. The fantastic light here. Oh boy. Okay, turn that on so we can get some light going on in here. I do not know where the light switches are. There we go. There's one. Do I have to use the tier 1 UV? I'm not seeing any little bunny hop footprints. I'm not seeing any of this either. Maybe it is just they're not in the entrance area. UV, yeah, I'm not seeing any UV. Oh, I forgot they added that sound effect. I feel like I'm supposed to be seeing the bunny footsteps. Okay, well, here's one nest. Maybe the bunny came in through a different entrance. Yes, perhaps. That must certainly be it. Okay. I actually... So am I able to just, like... Can I just, like, largely ignore the actual, like, steps that the bunny makes and just, like, search for all the nests? And it'll, like, show up in one of them? Or do I have to, like, actually follow the trail the whole way through? Until it gets to whatever endpoint? And this one I am at, like, legitimately asking. This is not just me thinking out loud. Because if I have to, like, actually follow along the trail the whole way until it gets to it, even if I, like, know which nest it's in, like, then we have to find that trail, like, ASAP. Okay, so we got that tent. And push it open. This is a hiding spot, I believe. Although, who would voluntarily use that hiding spot? I have no idea. Definitely not me. You don't check my previous VODs. Okay, maybe... I haven't seen any trail at all. Where am I missing it? Aha, okay, we found the trail. I think the trail's a little finicky somehow. That's an interesting question. A lot of content creators had videos showing you can just go to the spot. However, I found this was not the case when I did it with others in a group. There are some sync issues, and what I wonder is whether it allows you to do it after you have completed it once. Oh, so like a kind of like, since those content creators had actually, you know, they had already found it before, it was like they were able to now, just like see it immediately instead of having to follow the trail. That could be it. That would make sense. Also, I think I'm supposed to be, like, they're supposed to be making like a little ping or something that they're not doing it, so it's just like the only trail I'm getting is inside of this house. Within this building. Like, do I have to, like, come at it from a certain angle? Do I have to highlight all of it because that's highlighting all of it? Or is it just not appearing because it's wet outside? Not at the first time. Then again, when I did it with two others last Friday, one had finished it all with us, and another joined us near the end. He only did 2 houses in the end, but he still got the trophy when completed, despite not having done the other maps. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, I totally did it, guys. Definitely totally did it. Okay, so I think since it's, I don't know, it seems to be a little finicky by being just kind of stuck in that center building. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I'm certainly not implying there are bugs in this game, but there may be bugs. Yeah, so there's a certain possibility of that. Yeah, so shoot observation gets it. Okay, just checking for any more nests. I think there might be something bugged with the trail or something. I'm also surprised that I'm not seeing any nest like in this entire building, unless I'm just missing it, which could very well be the case because I'm using this tiny UV light beam. Oh, there's a canoe here. I don't remember there being a canoe here before. I remember that, though. There's one I'm dealing with now. After you prestige, you have to manually reset all your loadouts despite them being saved. I have 16 loadouts. It's very annoying when we got it. I can imagine that would be very annoying, especially when you have that many loadouts, like having all of them reset. Also, is this a hiding spot? This feels like a hiding spot. It's also very cozy in here. I mean, there's literally a hole right here, but like if that curtain was moved a little bit. Canoe was always there? No way am I believing that canoe was always there, man. And I just never noticed it. It's not possible. Freaking Luke Skywalker over here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the foot stuff. The rabbit feet. They seem to be a bit bugged or something. Yeah, see, there we go. I wasn't getting that with the other thing. Okay, I guess I have to use tier 1 or something. How does this work? Why is it being so... Only the tents are new. Okay, there we go. Ding, got those ops. Okay, so I think, at least in terms of these showing up, you do have to do them in order, but I think it's very finicky. I don't really understand what the issue is, but it seems to work better with tier 1. And tier 2 UV light, which is kind of weird, but also seems to be some sort of like effect of the like the strength of the UV light. Oh, maybe what it is maybe like the footsteps have to be like fully charged for them to like trigger, quote unquote. And so like the best way to, or the most consistent way to do it is just through this way. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Jumping. And of course it's not there because this is not the end of the chase sequence thingy mabob. Okay, another one. Yeah, so you see how like there's like the sparkles of like the fireflies? I think you have to make sure those trigger for it to actually progress, which is kind of annoying, but... Yeah, Bunny have to go to the bathroom? You know what happened? Actually, if you had to go to the bathroom, you want to use one of these stalls, probably. At least that's what I would have done if I was the bunny, but each their own, I guess. I don't know, some people pee in a shower. It's weird. But it happens. Sparks happen when they're newly discovered. That would make sense. Hold on, didn't these point? These kind of just point in this general direction, not necessarily like. Okay. So you're having to just kind of follow the trail, which, like, that's a fun concept, except it gets kind of annoying when you have to walk around the entire freaking map to do it all the time, so. There you are. Okay, so boop. Okay, now we finally did that. My sandy's probably at -100. Some people paint a shower is weird, but put that in the quote book. Oh wow, my sandy's only that much. I mean, I did turn on some lights throughout the mission, but oh, I have the dots projector still. That wasn't there before. I think the ghostie's probably in here somewhere. Oh yeah, especially with it being cold. Actually, here, I have an idea. Because I know that they are at least planning on nerfing it. I don't think they have yet, but I think they're planning on making the tier 1 temp thingy, temp reader. This thermometer here. They're planning on nerfing it so that you can't just cheese it, because I can be like, it looks like it's going down. It must be at least in here at some point. You can clip it if you want to. Oh. 2. Not seeing any touches. Ah, no, this is nice and bright. Oops, that's the wrong button. I meant to do that button. There we go. Yeah, I mean that works as well as it can for tier 1 dots. I will say though, I feel like, well, I do appreciate that the different tiers are of like a different or they're of the same value from the shop, so you don't have to worry about, oh, the tier 3 is like 20 bucks more or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like there could be an interesting like balancing act. Speaking of balancing acts, holy crap, this thing is standing on one leg. Let's get a better look at that. Boom, look at that freaking floating camera. But yeah, I feel like there could be an interesting balance made if they actually did have the tiers be of different costs, because then it'd be like, oh, well, actually, I actually want to use this one because it has a nice balance of affordability and effectiveness or something like that. It's just like a... I kind of wish I would have been able to see that quicker, but I didn't, because I think it was like right in my face. How's the temperature reading? Oh, that is definitely freezing. Okay, let's grab more stuff. Yeah, because like for a lot of the items, like the writing book, for example, or the spirit box, it is just objectively better to get the higher tier items, and so making it so that it costs the same amount, I feel like, I mean, it's nice on one hand because then it's like, oh, I can just stay, like, once I hit tier 3, I can just stick with it and not have to worry about having to pay extra. But at the same time, it's like, this thing is objectively better than the other tiers, so why would you pay the same amount for it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I actually do like this dark blue dot, though. I do like it. Okay, that is a nice range on that. Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Boop. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, that's an event. Get ghost photo. Boom. Get freaking dunked on, ghost. Are you a jump scare? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. It is like a Raiju or something. Okay, that was kind of fast. I'm gonna go with Revenant since that's an option. Ghost was triggered by me asking. Dumped on, you say? Yeah, I guess it showed me, huh? Hey, I got the ghost right though. Let's go. Ooh, and I got a couple dailies actually. That kind of saved the fact that I died. Where's the bone out of curiosity? Female toilets. Yes. Totally know where that is. I can totally know where that is. I hate myself. Do we learn don't play chicken with a Revenant? That is true. That is true. Okay, let's go to Bleasdale next. And let's see. We didn't unlock anything, right? So does it automatically? I forget if it said this or not in the like tutorial part, but when you use up a consumable and then like you're done with the match or whatever, does it automatically repurchase it if you have enough money and then just put it into the truck? I would assume so, because I'm pretty sure that I've always had 2 Sandy medications here, but it is one of those technical things that I'm like, is that actually how it works? Okay, I have orange now. I think I'm gonna stick with the orange, actually. Kind of like it. Now, actually, I forgot to even look around here and check out, like, the stuff. Like, we got, like, a bunch of... I like how they kind of took a different angle with it this year, and how it's, like, all... There's a lot of, like, wood and, like, foresty stuff. As opposed to just, like, Easter! There's eggs everywhere! Well, auto-purchase all the stuff you have in your loadout, provided you have the money. Okay. Makes sense. If you don't, then they offer you a loan, but the interest rate is insane. It's a 200% interest rate. Nope. Let me put that back on. I forgot you can put stuff back on the wall. Game froze. There we go. I detect a ghost with a motion sensor. Yahoo! I love it. Actually, drop this. Grab dots projector. Man, my Streamlabs is like actually working properly today. Normally, it like at most does like just whatever like commands I do, like a shout out or whatever, but today it's actually like doing like all the timers and everything. Phone photo. What is the cursed position? It is something that is not in here, I believe, unless I'm missing it. Okay, we gotta find the starting footprints. Oh yeah, and actually, I forgot we'd like to use tier 1 for this because it just kind of works out better. Okay, so I don't see any at this entrance, so maybe it started from the other side. It's kind of annoying, you have to like figure out where the trail starts so you can start following it. Doesn't it start over here? Where does the trail even begin then? Does it start outside somewhere? I kind of doubt that. It seems, game seems to like keeping things indoors as much as it can. Did you start in the bathroom? Did it like instant transmission into here or something? Oh, I should probably also check for breaker and turn on some lights around here. And breaker's not over there. Also, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but there's like kind of a bit of a weird flickering going on with my UV. I don't know if it's just a normal effect of this UV light, but or if it's got something to do with my video settings. But okay, we got music box. My favorite. Not really, but chat, what's your favorite cursed possession? That seems sussy. Mine used to be the summoning circle, but then they nerfed the crap out of it, and now I'm not really sure. Seems to be more your video card. I've not had that before. Okay. Yeah, are you guys able to see it? It's kind of like, you can kind of see it on the door a little bit. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's showing up as much on the OBS, but it's like kind of a bit of flickering going on. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it was my graphics card because it is not very strong. It's a GTX like 1060 something, or I think it's just a flat 1060 actually, which is kind of pathetic. But I am actually looking to get a new computer, but you know, those things cost money, so that's kind of rough there. Okay, where did okay, here's where they start. Boom. Start the hunt. Music box, I love the song. On large map, switch board to find the bone. Popping out objectives, quick, circle. Gotcha. It's good to kind of like enjoy. So, oh no, that was just a glitch of my UV. It is good to have a, or kind of know the utility of multiple first possessions. Okay, now we gotta go downstairs and follow the trail all throughout the house and be like, wow, this thing's making me go everywhere. Let me turn on this hallway light. If I can. I forgot to turn on the breaker. Versus tarot cards. Monkey Paw's good too. Yeah. You see, the thing for me is that the Monkey Paw, or not the Monkey Paw, the tarot cards are definitely the worst cursed possession, like objectively, but I find them to be the most fun simply because of RNG. Although I will agree to the fact that the tower card not working, as far as I know, is kind of a bummer. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, just gonna keep looking around. Also, apparently the sound effects that CJ used for these steps or these like footprints are of his cat like running around, which I find adorable. And a bunch of tower cards. Yeah, that is the other issue, is that not only do the tower cards not really work, there's also a lot of them. Okay, there. Interesting. Okay, not there either. Who would have guessed? Have to keep searching. I guess we have to follow these footprints before we can get the ones that go to there. I feel like that's the last one, given how we have to explicitly walk past it without any footsteps going towards it, but we'll have to see. Oh, I wonder which path it will be. Is it over here? The footprints aren't showing up. Hello? I think I saw the effect on that. Normally there's like little footprints around the nest to kind of show that it went there, but I was gonna be working that time. Oh, but it's not here either. Oh no. I really wish it would just show me where the actual thing is, instead of me having to do this annoying. I can see why people don't like this one, because you just have to walk around and follow this trail until it eventually actually leads you to the right spot. It's kind of like a maze, which, like, I can dig, you know, but it's also kind of annoying because it's just like how it's structured. Like how they at least had a new event this year and didn't recycle same one in the last 2 years. Yes, that I do wholeheartedly agree with. Absolutely. Like, I am so glad that it's at least new. And I mean, it is interesting. It's just kind of like, I can see how people would get annoyed by this, because I'm totally not getting also annoyed by this right now. Then I not pretty sure I followed into here, and then it was like, it's not here. Where are the footprints I need to trigger next? I assume not in here. Yeah. Uh-huh. So can I just take a... That doesn't work, does it? Nope. Okay, you have to have it be visible. Makes sense. So you can watch it scream and jump at you. Found it less annoying than the snowman one. That one frustrated me right down to the crap trophy at the end. I mean... Yeah, I think I would agree with that, actually. At least so far. Just because, I mean, I do enjoy the shoot all these snowmen kind of aspect of the Christmas event. Like, that was fun, and like having like a whole like new item that you have to carry around was kind of cool. But yeah, I can see where the frustration would come from in terms of like dealing with, because like it was another collect-a-thon, like pretty much every event is, where it's like, oh, collect these things, and instead it was just shoot these things instead of collect them. So I think... oh, this might be a hallway ghost. That is no bueno. That was fun, but with a shot over 250 snowmen, you're like... You can never shoot enough snowmen, JR. That's what I always say. Never shoot enough snowmen. You know what would have been, like, really funny was if there were... at least one of them was a yellow snowman. Because, like... It would have been like, if you know, you know. Funny. Yeah, have a yellow snowman. Okay, this ghost likes turning off this light up here. Let's put that there. Turn this back on just to troll the ghost. Oh, you shoot at them, there's a random chance of one of them throwing a yellow snowball at you. No, that would be awesome. Just get a pea snowball thrown on your face. Actually, don't take that out of context. That's weird. That combination sentences didn't work out quite how I wanted it to. I mean, it would be funny, absolutely, but... Anyways, must be a theme with P tonight, not the usual, but who am I to judge? You know, just kind of mix it up somehow. Okay, we got freezing. Where are you? Ah, hey, that's what I asked. You don't get to ask that question. Okay, so it's freezing, and that's all we know. I'm not able to really hear the ghost right now, but that's okay. I don't know, I'm just liking to stroke my beard at this time while I'm waiting for the hunt to end. Okay, so definitely a hallway ghost. I'm very confident about this. Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you a jump scare? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you a jump scare? That question does work. How old are you? Where are you? Don't think it's Spear Box though. Ah! The whole hallway is a room. Yeah. That is true. And then I guess it makes sense that the Spear Box probably when it reached the like far end of it. It seemed like it hunted from the what do you call that room? The utility room. Which doesn't actually confirm that that's the ghost room, especially because we already know that it like the hallway's cold, but started hunting close to you so you can likely eliminate the Spear Box. That is true, actually. That is a useful way to take that information, because it was obviously close to me when it hunted, and so it would have had to been in range for at least a few of my Spear Box uses. And the fact that it didn't like show up, and the fact that we're on professional means it's probably not Spear Box. Excuse me. And yeah, I mean, unless the orbs are in like the back area there, it's like on the turn, it's probably not orbs either. A good test is you've heard 2 hunts now. Based on what you heard, which ghosts could you eliminate? So the problem is that I haven't really, like, I have had 2 hunts, but I haven't been able to really hear it that well. I don't know if that's just my headset or not, but I'll turn on my headset a tiny bit. It's probably not a Revenant though. I think I can feel comfortable ruling that one out. Because I mean, I wasn't able to hear it that well, but I think I would have been able to notice a more, like, remarkable level of slowness to this ghost. And that I did not have. Oh, hello. You are coming from that direction. I am probably dead. I don't know where I'm going. I can't see me. Did it lose me? Oh, nope, it saw me. Come on, get your sprint back. Go, dude. Over protect. Ah. Run forward, run. I'm just like, trying to run as fast as I can. Okay. Which also, oh yeah, I forgot. I added this like a month or 2 ago, but I believe. Hold on, let me check here. Hello, emotes, can you pop up? There you go. I do have a Booba Protect emote that I drew myself, so I forgot I even made that. Oh crap. Oh, Booba Protect. I think I'm dead. Maybe not. Maybe Booba Protect. Booba Protect. Booba Protect. Let's go. You crouch, you can see that goes. Oh yeah, that would probably make sense. I don't know. I mean, this site's a bit better, you know what I mean? This one's useful too. Okay. Is it still hunting? It is not. I mean, personally, I like the other view better, but that one's pretty good too. Ooh, okay. So my sanity is gotta definitely be low. Yeah, 7%. Is there anything I can think of in terms of, well, turn off the breaker, right? So it can't be Jin, I believe. Unless it turned on enough lights, which I don't think it did, but who knows. Which, that's actually important to rule out, because I was thinking it might have been Jin, because I feel like again, I haven't played this in like a month and a half or something like that, so I could just be like not remembering the normal speed, right? But I felt like that was a little bit faster, but the only ghost that would be faster is Hantu if it's in a cold room, or Jin. And it is snowy weather, so that does give an advantage to Hantu, but I don't know. I don't know if that's like enough to really like make it noticeable like it was. Let's pop one of these. And we do have to bring in a motion sensor. So let's grab this guy. And crucifix, because this is definitely a useful item in this situation. I mean, if it's a demon, it would be particularly useful. Hey, Ronan, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Tell you that if it was a Hantu, you would have been dead. Just freezing in the hallway would have been at its fastest, which is about Thay speed. Young Thay, that is. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I gotta stay hydrated. I'm gonna take another sip because I'm a little extra thirsty. Yeah, that makes sense, Jared, because like there's that that hunt specifically, I think I was like I pretty much had it chasing me down the hallway. And so I think if it not written in the book yet. Is it still freezing in here? Yeah, it's still freezing. Oh, hello. Okay, that's an event. It's hard to tell, man. Oop. It is touching this door like crazy. But there's no fingerprints? So no fingies, ghost? There's a no fingies ghost. Oh, okay, let me completely check. There was uh-oh. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Let's go. Ooh, protect. Ooh, protect. I'm gonna stay hydrated. No, zero clue what's going on. I'm just here for the ride. Yeah, well, welcome on in. This is Phasmophobia, where we are hunting ghosts, and it's basically a puzzle horror game. To boil it down to its like basic genres. Excuse me. I'm gonna get that freaking breaker turned back on because I hate not being able to see anything. And I would say I'm overall pretty good at this game, but I'm definitely not as experienced as JR in the chat. So if you have any questions, I'm sure that if I can't answer them, that JR definitely would be able to answer them. Or that, I'm not sure that's the event or not. You can also get that dirty water photo. Oh, it knocked over the tripod. I forgot they can do that. Is holding the tripod while crouched? That messes with my movement. So weird. Why did they do that with different items? It's so annoying. They make it so it just messes with your movement. Yes, very. Man, I'm not sure. So I think I can roll out Hantu because I trust what JR said on that. I don't think it's a demon because demons still have the effect where crucifixes are doubled in their range for them, right? So I think it would have made sense that at least one of them would have popped if this was a demon. So I think we can rule that out. Wouldn't it be 10 times better to just have lights on so you can see better? You can activate the light switches. Yeah, yeah, Chibi, do that. Why I don't go with tier 3 incense. Oh, because of the movement stuff? That makes sense. Yeah, that I can understand because when I hear that also has the annoying movement issues with it. Speaking of incense, I think it is time to bring in one. Let's drop this here. There's one of two reasons. I also don't like it freezes the ghost. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. Does that affect the sound of the ghost? Like if it's the freaking breaker again, my gosh. And it's hunting. Oh, hello. Wait, where are you? You're over here. Okay, I was like, I thought it was coming from downstairs at first. I was like, whoa, man. Thank you, JR. It's also cold down here. It's interesting to notice. Of course, actually, the whole house might just be cold because the ghost keeps turning off the freaking breaker. I know that was like uncomfortably close. Okay, it has not written in the book at all, which I know there's only one book here, and like there's this huge hallway, but like I feel that it means I can. Oh wait, that's the on. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I feel like it would have interacted with the book by now. Oh well, good to know that it's hunting right now. I didn't even notice anything wrong. Yeah, it's yeah, like as Jared says, it's hard to see on this map without lights, and this ghost likes to keep turning off the breaker, which means that we keep losing all our lights. And hunting, which also turns off all the lights. So yeah, it's a bit of an annoyance in some ways. Oh wait, okay, that's just the little antenna of the radio. I was like, what am I seeing there? Trying to figure out what I can actually rule out at this, or like figure out at this point. I heard it throw something. That's why I started running around with this EMF reader, but it's not picking up anything. It's right there. That is just a turn off for the sake of turning it off. Okay. Actually, EMF. EMF, let's go. So that is that. It's like now down to Shade and Oni. What a combination. Okay. Hello, stairs. I'm just gonna smudge. He's a little too close for comfort. Whoops. I think I am... Where's the frick is the thing that I was hiding before? I think it's on the other side. Oh crap, I'm dead. Okay, well, goodbye, cruel world. I'm actually gonna say it's an... Would it be a shade or an Oni? Well, it might be a bug shade. It could be a bug shade. I guess we'll go with that. I don't know, it did do quite a few hunts, but I don't know, sometimes shades are just active. Yeah, look at this. Good job, Jet. Only as it was not visible enough there in the hunt. Yeah, but I think you would definitely be better on being able to tell that one than me, JR, because I know about that, but usually I have to like look at it for a while and be like, okay, yeah, it's definitely not that. Whereas so I am like just my money drained, man. Thank you for the stretch. It comes with practice, exactly. I mean, when you're prestige 18 and you had like what, like 10,000 levels before they introduced the prestige system, I feel like something tells me you're a little bit more experienced than I am. 16K? Oh my gosh. Keep my favorite streamer healthy and comfy. Yes. Thank you for the kind words and the redeems, Ronan.
Hello there.
I keep forgetting we gotta... Okay, put this back on the shelf. Grab this. Grab a diet. Then we'll grab the other thingamabob when we go in. 666, I didn't want that. Makes sense to me. Oh yeah, we got a jump scare redeem, which is a certain, at least a certain someone's favorite redeem. Not saying who, but it's someone in chat who is very experienced with this video game. And okay, now starts the hunt for both. Now I'm keen to know. Bro has a glow stick. Yeah, the glow stick is super effective. But the actual reason why I'm carrying around a glow stick is because this is for the Easter event, and so I don't know if there's actually one in this room. Oh, you almost got me with that one. I got surprised by that one, but not quite scared. Why am I not finding any of the bobbers? Be one in here, right? No, I'm trying to show the nests to explain the chat game. Come on. Now that I'm like here ready to like explain it, it's like, yeah, we're just gonna not have any of the nests. Probably one in the back room there. Let me go turn on the breaker so I can actually see. But the reason why, okay, here we go. So there's these nests, right? And they're on some of the locations. And what we gotta do is find a bunny trail of footsteps, which we can only see with a UV light, such as this glow stick. And we have to follow it until we find where the bunny is, and then we gotta take a photo of it. And so that's why I got the glow stick. It's a bit tedious, but it starts getting more interesting once you actually find the start of the trail, because I think that's the part I don't like, is that the start of the like how the fluid actually moves in the stick. Oh yeah, it does do that. It's a little hard to tell in this lighting, but yeah, it does do that. Okay, so here's the start of the trail. I do kind of wish that all the trails started at the front door, just because I feel like that would make the most sense, but who am I to judge? Okay, so there's this, and then we gotta check with our dots protector. That would actually allow us to see the rabbit if it is there, or the bunny, or what have you. And we just gotta keep going around until we find the one that actually has it in the until we actually find one with the nest. Hello. You pointed this way, which obviously indicates that there's a fork in the road here leading to here, but it won't let me see the footprints. Okay, whatever you say, Gabe. Okay, so it's not there. Yeah, usually this part takes a little while. Also just checking hiding spots for future reference usage. Okay, now do I have to like freaking, where are the tracks that lead up to this nest? I don't understand what's going on here. It bugged again? Might be bugged. Not the first time that has happened, but there's another nest there that we don't have the footprints leading towards. Okay, so it's not there. And we gotta go back. Oh yeah, we don't have the crib hiding spot. You used to be able to hide behind that thing, but now you can't. Or well, now it's just considered a normal hiding spot, so there's just a possibility of being able to hide behind it. Okie dokie, let's see, get this. And yeah, all the while the ghost can hunt me if I'm at low enough sanity, which is essentially this game's version of an HP bar. Is your sanity level. You have to manually shake it. Yeah, so like, after like a minute or so, it'll start to dim, and then you have to right-click on it to actually shake it again to make it bright. There's one. There are feet that are pointing just right into the wall over here. Come on, man. Spam right-click. I would, but it doesn't always work. Like, I'm pressing it now and it doesn't do anything. Excuse me. No, now I gotta shake it. Oh, so it has to be at that level. It's like trying to reload a gun with a full mag. Essentially, yeah. I assume there's no other nests in the bathroom here. Yeah, it just turned that way, so I'm assuming that there's no... Oh yeah, there wasn't any nest in this room, that's right. Also, should probably turn on some lights instead of just running around in the dark like a dummy. It might be smart. You got this. And then probably somewhere in here, I'm guessing. There we go. Now we got the ghost bunny, and we have to take a photo of it. And then it screams in utter terror, like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh, and now the ghost is hunting me. That's cool. Just in case if it's like a Dio or something. Are you a Dio? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna die here real quick. Never mind. I'm good. That this guy has the object permanence of an infant. Very pro. I know. I just like stepped to the side. Like I was just like, okay, now I'm behind the door. I mean, to be fair, that actually was a smart play because the ghosts literally just go to your last known location, which is gonna be wherever you're wherever it saw you last, unless you have like an electronic on. But I was just like the way I just like sidestep. I'm just like, no, I'm gone. And it's just like, where did he go? He must have left the room somehow. Okay, I'm gonna drop that there. Drop this. Grab a thermo. Should probably check my sanity as well. Like peekaboo with a baby, exactly. Okay, I think I'm a little confused if I'm, because I think I'm just a little bit below 50, or I'm like right on 50% sanity. Yeah, because it kind of bounces more between 47 to 49 rather than like going past like 50, really. So I think that it's really any ghost that can hunt now. Well, except for where are they? Shade definitely can't hunt at this point. I think could it with a Thay? So I know that Thays get faster, and I know they get faster the longer, or they get slower the longer you're in there. No, okay, never mind. I was in my brain ahead that they go like young to old instead of old to young, which is doesn't make any sense if you don't understand how this ghost works, but it basically, or wait, no, it does go. Oh, it does go young to old, right? How does this work? Oh yeah, so it starts off young, and then it ages as you are in its room, and then it slows down. That's right. Okay. Trying to remind myself how that works. Yeah, like in real life, you get slower as you get older. But does that also affect the sanity percentage it can hunt at? That's kind of what I was eventually gonna ask, but I had to remind myself how this ghost freaking works. Let's see. A mare wouldn't be able to hunt if it started in a room that had light, but that ghost seemed to have been hunting for a hot second, so it probably would have been in a dark room, is my guess. Wasn't a revenant, because there's no way it would have lived that if it was. It's not Dio, because of the same reasons. Each time it ages, the sanity threshold drops 6%. So it starts at 75 and then gets down to 15%. Okay. And so it probably would be closer to that, like, 75% because we haven't been around it too much. So, okay. Is there any other ghosts I can rule out? Nothing I can think of right now. Because I didn't really get to see, like, visually see it too much, so I can't really confidently rule out Oni or Phantom myself, but... Okay, so let's bring this in, and then we'll bring in, I should set that there, bring in the thermometer. So yeah, Ronan, like, don't be, like, don't, like, if you don't understand everything that's going on, that's okay. That's kind of just part of the game, is that there's like a lot of complexities to it. It's very cool because of that reason, but it's also like very it's definitely not a noob friendly game, I would say, because of that reason. I understand nothing. Oh, it's hunting. Oh, okay. Even easy to play of a hard master. I think that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, because like right now I'm playing on professional, which is actually technically hard mode in this game. But a lot of other content creators you watch might be playing on like nightmare mode or higher, which is just like JR is probably like, I wouldn't, well, okay, I think most people do nightmare because insanity mode is too like obnoxious to do consistently anyway. Because there are some very vital like differences with that difficulty that make it kind of a pain in the butt to play. Okay, well, I see how it is, Ghost. Oh, it's going up the stairs. Getting Jujutsu vibes. When I say it's like Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know. I'm not like I watched the first season of that show, but like I wouldn't say I'm well versed enough in it. Play Insanity often, but only thing I don't like is not having a cursed object. Oh yeah. That I forgot about that. That's also a thing about that that's kind of annoying. So yeah, there are cursed possessions, which, do we know what the cursed possession is here? I don't think so. Let me pop sanity juice, which will very slowly increase his sanity. Let's see, I think I was in that upstairs hallway, so let me grab a camera and... Oh, I don't have enough space. Oh yeah, because I got a crucifix in my hand, that's right. Asking about the cursed possessions, right. Play a lot of no evidence to level, helps the home's skills. Yeah, that's definitely true. But yeah, so the cursed possessions, let me see if I can find one. But basically there's like what it would be 7 of them, I believe. And each one's kind of got their own gimmick. So there is like the voodoo doll. There are tarot cards. There's a mirror, which is not here because it would be on that wall. There's no music box, looks like. Actually, do we have tarot cards? Turned off a light, or it flicked a light switch. I don't know if it was on or off. Okay, we don't have tarot cards. But, oh yes, Cruci, thank you for the reminder. Let me just slap it down right here. And double check temperature. I mean, it's dropping a little bit, but like... Okay, maybe it just needed to be picked up again or something. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, then there's like a Ouija board, summoning circle. So like that, there's a bunch of different stuff, and they all kind of have their uses. But you only get, by default anyway, one of them by random. So that's why I'm kind of looking around, because there's like a certain spot for each possession. I don't know what in my slip of the tongue sometimes. But we do not have the summoning circle. Okay, that would be there. Do we have a monkey paw? That one's like the cool one. I like this one. Actually, wait, JR, where's the monkey paw? I don't remember this one. Actually, wait, no, I think it's in the twin bedroom. Let me check. Your dogs are going absolutely ballistic. Fair enough. Oh, it turned on that light. That's strange. Let me check that in just a second. Okay, so Monkey Paw would be there holding the axe, right? So it's not Monkey Paw. Wait, what cursed possession even is it? Is it a Ouija board and I just like walked over it? Something? No, it's not Ouija board. What have I not checked yet? Voodoo? Oh, yeah, that's right. That would be upstairs? In this room, I believe? All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, voodoo doll. This silly boy. Okay, it's not like particularly cold here. I wonder if it's moved down over to here. Is that moving down? I don't think so. It looks pretty steady. Right. Welcome back, Ronan. We got the cursed possession, and it's I've left it upstairs. Oh, I'm trying to find the ghost. Oh, hey, I found the bone though. And boop. Bone is just a neat little collectible you can find around the map for some extra monies. Okay, so it is visibly climbing. Trying to figure out the room right now. It drops down, but like... Okay, it's like steadily going down at this point. Oh yeah, we got the voodoo doll. Look at this boy. Ghost is hunting now. Turn on my flashlight, that'd be a smart idea. I'm gonna drop this guy because he's messing with me. I should not have gone over here. I don't think the ghost saw me, so maybe I'll be... Oh, okay. think he's downstairs. Okay, never mind, the hunt's over. Whew. So yeah, I think Ghosty's over there. Something tells me that Ghosty's over that way. Yeah, the voodoo doll. Oni saw for a long. Maybe, I'm not really sure. It's a little hard to judge because I'm not like very accurate on that sort of like IDing it. Yeah, this is where the game gets complicated. It's like trying to be like, is I don't think I'm confident enough yet to say whether I think like it was very visible or was not. In this one I can check. It is actually pretty visible, I will say. I don't know if that's enough though. Like I don't remember how, because like all the ghosts blink like somewhat like that. Yeah, they all flicker, but it's just the Oni flickers less, and conversely the Phantom flickers more. And so I don't think it's a Phantom because I saw it relatively easily. I'm just not sure if it's like frequent enough for it to be a Phantom or Oni, I mean. I also hunted relatively quickly afterwards, but I don't know if that's fast enough to really make a difference at all. Phantom human eye knows. Slowly learning. Yes, you slowly learn the ways of Phasmophobia. But yeah, actually, while I'm in the truck and I'm in a safe zone, if you are interested, Ronan, in like learning more about Phasmo, I cannot think of any better source than this dude right here, because this man plays it like it's his life. And he's also much better at teaching people because he already knows about the game a lot more than I do, so yeah, definitely go check out JR. I believe he only streams on Fridays? Or is it Saturdays? It's one day a week, I know that, because you're in like a transition kind of. You can answer that however you wish, but oh, hello. This ghost likes to hunt as soon as possible. There's a possibility that this is a demon. Okay. I'm hoping he didn't see me. I don't think so, because I think it blocked, but yes, Fridays. Okay, dang. Dang, I'm only on for Wednesday and Tuesday. Oh, gotcha. I'm trying to remember what time JR streams. I think it's like, wait, I shouldn't look at that clock. That clock's broken. I'm like looking at the clock in my room, and it's just like stuck at like 7:45. You get to see your favorite streamer play now. Yeah. We got orbs. Pog. Okay, first piece of evidence down. Let's go. So yeah, that floaty bit that disappeared and comes back over here. That's an orbie. Free sub though. One of the good things is you get 2 extra dots. Oh yeah, that's right, because the right here. I didn't even think about that. Okay, before I go in and potentially get blasted by this ghost again, I want to actually use my other sanity juice, just because this ghost is kind of annoying me right now. I'm actually Okay, demon's not an option. I was thinking it might be a demon. It's not fast enough to be a Thay, right? No, it can't be a Thay. It'd be zooming so much faster if it was a Thay. I call it sanity juice. What else do you call it? You know what I mean? It's the sanity juice. Okay. Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you a jump scare? Are you pizza? Where are you? How old are you? Are you grandma? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Okay, not getting anything on Spirit Box. And in case you're wondering why I asked it random questions like, are you pizza and are you a jump scare? It's because, also we got freezing. With the Windows voice recognition, you can basically ask it any question and it will like register it as a question on that Spirit Box. And so it's just been like a big meme for the game. Okay, so let's place the book in here now. Okay, so we're down to Yuri, Hanto, or Onryo. Onryo needs Spirit Box. I also heard it throw something. 3? I'm guessing it's that. Did I guess right? Nope, I did not. Frig. Yeah, it's a... Yeah, then rest in peace when you get a 0-star photo, man. But yeah, okay, so basically the objective of the game is, regardless of which location you go into the house and you try to collect 3 of the 7 pieces of evidence. And the 3 pieces of evidence will identify which ghost it is, and then that's like kind of the bare minimum to like winning. There's also a bunch of extra stuff like getting the bone, getting good photos. So like this one isn't gonna give me any money, but these ones will. And this ghost keeps touching stuff. Why are you touching things, Ghosty? I just knocked over my freaking tripod, bro. What the heck? Screw your tripod. Okay, so we're only getting enough 3. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of extra stuff. It's optional objectives, which my face is partially covering, but you can kind of get the general idea there. And then you got your different equipment to try to obtain that evidence. And yeah, I think that's basically like the kind of bare essentials of it. Also, not dying is pretty helpful. You know, it's a pretty helpful thing. I guess let's do some of these optional objectives actually while we're at it. It helps, yeah. Really, since it's not EMF 5, you can rule out Onryo, right? Like, if evidence is evidence and all. So, yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, it kind of is... I guess it kind of depends on the evidence, like the specific piece of evidence, as well as, like, if you are accurately getting it right. So, with the EMF, pretty much every single interaction a ghost does has a chance of giving a 5. Not every single action, but most of the stuff the ghost can do can give a 5. Such as throwing an object. So just because I got a 3 once doesn't mean that it's not EMF 5. At this point, it's more likely that it's not EMF 5 because we've gotten multiple EMF readings, but and like the more that you don't get it, the more likely that it's not that. Whereas something with like the UV light, which you can only really see it when it interacts with a light switch or a door. You'll see like fingerprints and stuff on it, or if I get the salt in here, actually I can do it. Why you gotta turn off the breaker, man? Pepe hands. Oh, I'm taking a flashlight with me. I want to be able to see where I'm going. Even though I know the pathway. Yeah, RNG is a big part of the game. That is absolutely true. Yeah, then like something with something like the UV light where you're trying to get this ultraviolet evidence. If it like touches a door and you know which door it touches and you shine like the UV light on both sides of it, because sometimes it can be finicky and only show up on one side or whatever, then you can be like, okay, I can confidently rule out fingerprint or ultraviolet. Although, you know, that one's a bit finicky because there's the Obake, which can just be like, yeah, I have fingerprints as evidence, but I'm not gonna give it to you randomly. Use the fingerprint thing on the breaker. That's a good question, actually. I don't know if they've added that, and at least with like my knowledge of the game, you can't. But I don't know if that's something that they added to it. If they did, it would probably be on that like little door for the breaker, as opposed to the actual like switch itself. Makes sense. This game's cool. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's definitely a very popular one, especially amongst the horror community. So those can leave EMF if it turns on the breaker. The gray breaker doors, they can leave UV on it. Okay, so GIR here coming in with the deep knowledge. Man, this is hard. Oh wait, would we be able to the MVP? No worries, we got you. So I had the candle in there, which so another way that you can figure it out that is much more like kind of like where you kind of like start building up that like deeper knowledge of the game is that you can identify ghosts through secondary evidence, some of us call it. So like, or special abilities. So for example, the Oni being able to flicker more often, or the Phantom flickering less often. Those are like secondary abilities that they have that you can use to identify with. And one of them that we have right now is the Onryo, which is basically a dude that freaking hates candles like it's the plague. Like, this man hates candles, okay? He is not happy with any candles. And so, using a tier 1 candle, that is true. That might not work out too well, but I guess I can at the very least explain kind of the... Okay. So the way I was able to tell that that was in a ghost event where the ghost tries to spook you as opposed to a hunt is that door didn't close. That's the main reason, but... Bro does not want lights to be on. He's just like, nope, stop. Turn off everything. You're dumb. He's trolling me. But yeah, so the crucifix item is basically the gist of that item is that it's if the ghost is in the radius of the crucifix, they can't start trying to hunt you like what is happening right now. And for the Onryo, the candles do the same thing. And so it will prioritize blowing out the candles over doing anything with the crucifix. So it's kind of the long and short of it there. But again, as JR said, it's going to be kind of a nightmare to try to even test that with a basic like tier 1 candle that I have, because the range is so short on it. Okay, it's not written in the book yet. Try to throw some stuff, so I'm trying to see if we can get any EMF readings. Not sure where any stuff is. Oh, it touched a door. Okay, so now I can, I know it's this door, I can check both sides of it. I don't have UV, so I can cross that off. So it is not going to be a Hantu. We're down to Yurei, which is arguably the worst ghost in the game now. Or a Onryo. 2 more dots. That is true. Is dots even like a possibility? Oh, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. So dots, that is, if you've seen that green light, it's the tier 1 dots, which dots is just the acronym. I think there's like a full-length thing for it, but I don't know what the full-length thing is. It's just another piece of evidence that I'm trying to think of how to explain that one, because it's a bit of a funky one. But yeah, so this thing, it's the dot projector. So it shoots out this green like dot field, and sometimes there'll be like a ghost. So if the ghost has dots as evidence, you might see it walking around the room in like this like green kind of ghostly form. And thankfully the game gives us 2 because reasons. Because of the current events, you know, kind of important. But yeah, it is a little bit creepy. And kind of like the lighting, because it's very low light. The higher level dots projectors are better, but I don't even know what it stands for. What? You have like 3,000 hours in this game, JR, and you don't know what it is? But yes, that is also true, that the stuff in the equipment in this game is based on real life stuff. So there is like an actual EMF reader and an actual like spirit box and even an actual dots projector. It goes guarantee I just care about what it does and how I can use or abuse it. I see how it is. But yeah, okay, so we got, what does Onryo need? Need spirit box. Okay, we can try that again. Also, yeah, so this page in the journal is detector of the supernatural. That makes sense. Yeah, so this page here is like the ghost types, and it gives you like an idea of the stuff, but I wouldn't rely on this too heavily because some of these are just like nonsensical, like this one. Like it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense what it's trying to tell you, but also I think some of them are just straight up wrong. I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but I don't know, I mean, some of them kind of help, like yokai, they can't detect things as well. So there's that. But, okay, I am out of my sanity juice, which is not very fun, so I'm gonna grab this. This is the protective item that you can use while the ghost is chasing me. And since it's probably... Oh yeah, I forgot this thing only has 2 uses. Crap. Okay. Uh-oh. see. Actually, I don't think Yureis or Onryos have any hunting abilities. Or like things they do during a hunt, right? I guess I'll have to drink water. Thank you for the hydrate. That is correct, okay. Yeah, which is a bit unfortunate because this guy likes to hunt a lot. I call him Smelly Ghost for that reason. I can definitely agree with you on the Yurei because it's got only like one ability and it kind of sucks. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Oh, okay, or I could do that after you're done hunting me. Yeah, hi buddy, how you doing? He's making his way over, making his way downtown. Yurei has 2 abilities, not all abilities. Ghosts are marked as ability in the game. Oh, it actually has a second one? Because I know that, or oh, is it, because I know one of them is that it can do a, at least I think the way that it's supposed to work is that it's like a double door touch or something. It does something with a door and then it drains a bunch of your sanity. Right, and then isn't the other feature that it has is if you smudge it, it like can't leave the room or something. Where are you? Oh. Okay, there we go. I'm glad I tried the spirit box again because it's a spirit box ghost. Okay, so now we got all 3 pieces of evidence. It's a Onryo. There we go. Finally. Yeah, as you can see, sometimes ghosts are really easy to identify. Like, if we ever get a Deogen and it hunts, you will know it's a Deogen. But then some of them, like this Onryo or the Yurei, it takes for friggin' ever. That's correct. It can close a fully opened door outside of a ghost event, at which time it will drain 15% sanity. Okay, gotcha. I'm also gonna greed a little bit here and take these photos for some extra money. I miss my feet pics. That sounds weird out of context, but don't worry about it. And oh shoot, I haven't done that stuff yet. I kind of gotta go for these optional objectives at this point, right? If you're hunted by a Deogen, you'll know it's terrifying. The other ability, which reference your journal, is if you smudge it, cannot leave its ghost room during the 90-second smudge cycle. Okay. The second one, however, does not count as an ability or detail stat when you play the game. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we gotta do this super slow ant. Does that count as it blowing? It does not count. Okay. Hello? Can I light this thing? Am I pressing the wrong button? I can't light the thing. What happened? What happened to this poor stick? Oh, I forgot your kid. So, and that's me not playing this game in a while. Also, freaking knock that over. It used to be where the candle wouldn't actually burn all the way down if you, even if you lit it. But now it does do that. So that's just a my bad. I was gonna do the parabolic mic, right? Okay. This, I think, is... Okay, yeah, that was an event. That one's a little harder to... Oh, and now he's chaining it right into a hunt. Well, okay, that's cool of you, dude. I'm gonna smudge you and then zoom past you here. He's following me? Bro, this is freaking rigged. Okay, oof. That could have been bad, because if he kept following me, I would have just died. And I am just going to follow you. Yeah, it's like... So what the smudge stick does is if when the ghost... Like, when you run into the ghost while it's lit, it will just make the ghost just start running in, like, any random direction. Because it's like... blinded effectively. And let me see if I can find the parabolic mic real quick before it hunts me. There we go. Hey, we got it immediately. Let's go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so when it gets touched by the smudge stick, it gets blinded, and sometimes it just kind of follows you unintentionally, and then you just get screwed over because by the time it's not it's not blind, it's like, oh, there you are, and then it just keeps on hunting after you. So yeah, it's not the most fun, to say the least. Let's see. So yeah, we got this candle here. If I can pick, I can't pick this candle up? Is that just a... Yeah, it's kind of RNG on where it goes because it is blinded, so it just like runs or wherever. Full inventory? I wouldn't think so, because I don't have the smudge in my hand anymore, so I don't think I have a full inventory. Is there a different candle here? You cannot pick them up anymore, but you can light it. Oh, you can't pick these up anymore? I didn't know that that was how it worked. Why did they do that change? Like, yeah, they just glued them to the ground. Oh, crap. Ah! I might be dead here. Or not. I did not realize I was hunting, and I just see it coming up the stairs. I'm like, just monk ass. Oh, dang it, he didn't blow out the candle, no. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but I think I think I'm okay with leaving at this point. I think I'm good. We got basically everything. It's a pretty good mission overall. Run away. But yeah, so a perfect game would be if I actually did get all those optional objectives, but hey, I got an achievement because I haven't played this game much since they added achievements. Yeah, 995 bucks. Nice. And do we get anything for level 28? It does not appear to be so. Got by hands. We just get a chunk of money. I think we usually get something. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so that was just one map of this event, and I think now is actually a decent time to take a break because I meant to take a break around the 2-hour mark, and it's now the 2.5-hour mark. So if you use skip, sometimes it skips the items you can tier up. To be sure to double check. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. And actually, I really like this. This shop is so nice. Off the bed. All right, good night, JR. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the tips and the help and the scares and all that good stuff. But yeah, so we'll be taking just a 5-minute break here. So you need to use the bathroom, take meds, grab a snack, refill your water, whatever it is. Now is the perfect time, and I will see you all in 5 minutes here. This one. Welcome back. And excuse me. Yeah, let's keep going with the this Easter event here. Because we've got one more map to do, and then we go to Camp Woodwind, which is like objectively the worst map in the game. And it's also the newest one, but okay, hello, there we go. I think good on stuff here. Actually, out of curiosity, what's the next? Okay, so at tier 29 or level 29, we're gonna get the tier 2 dots projector. Nice. Man, it's still crazy. Like, I'm still not used to like the equipment changes and like the prestige and all that stuff because I just haven't really been playing this game as much. But it is pretty crazy to see how far this game's come since it originally launched. Because there used to they added like with the item or the equipment system, whether it's like there's prestige or tiers now. They added like 40 new items to the game. So it was like at 20 and then it became 60. Or I think technically 39 because they had originally these two were separate items and these two were separate items, so I think it's 38 actually, but it's besides the point. Let's hop into Willow Street House. Still a lot, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, let's jump in. Okay. Let's see here. Oh boy, gotta love these optional objectives. Wahoo! Game froze. Okay. Oh wait, put that back. We gotta grab this, and then we grab that and glow stick. And I forgot we're still doing the Easter event. Oh, hey, would you look at that? That's the music box. So that cursed possession is quite interesting, and I might potentially use it here. But the long and the short of it is that when you use it, it starts playing a song. The ghost starts singing to it, and then if you get close enough to the ghost with it, it will trigger a hunt, or if the song will be draining your sanity, so if you run out of sanity during the song playing, then it will also trigger a hunt. So, oh, and there's the bone. Just extra little bit of money. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be starting with these, okay. Boop. I'm assuming that it is not there since I saw another trail show up immediately. Why would you want to use that? So that is a good question. Because it like starts a hunt and it's actually this like if any of the cursed possessions start a hunt, it is considered a cursed hunt, so it's actually like I don't remember all the differences off the top of my head, but it is kind of like a slightly worse version of like a normal hunt. But the pros to doing that is that if you're confident enough in your skills to be able to survive a hunt, then you're able to actually kind of use that as a way to try to like force the ghost to do a hunt, so you can figure out what ghost type it is, right? So you know, say I'm like, I don't know if this would be possible to happen, but say I'm going between like Phantom and Oni or something like that, then I'm like, I think I need to see the blinking to be able to figure out like what type of ghost it is. Then I would like could use that, force it to hunt, and then be like, okay, it's and you know, study it while I'm running around a table or something. Because the one strategy that I don't really use too often myself anymore, but is something that is a valid strategy, is looping the ghost. And that requires like a table. There's not really, I think there's only one, no, there's two spots in this map that you can do it on. Just flip it the wrong way. But yeah, the looping would be, because like the normal way and the way that the game kind of is built for is hiding. Then if this like island here, which thank you for turning that on, Ghost. Ghost likes his light switches apparently. Actually, is there any fingerprints on that? Nope. Okay. But this table here, for example, if I wanted to, I could essentially loop the ghost around it, and so it's like kiting them. But we just, in the community, we call it looping because, I don't know, we're cool like that, I guess. That way you can kind of observe the ghost to check for things like its blinking frequency, or you know, if it's like speeding up at certain points or slowing down. Or like the Obake, for example, has a special ability where it changes the model that it's using during a hunt for like a single blink or two, and so you can kind of like look out for that. So there's a whole bunch of stuff for it. Bro, why did that not work? There we go. You need anything better, game? Jeez. Okay, well that one was fairly easy compared to normal. Although I'm pretty sure that the ghost is up in like this kitchen dining room area. Problem I have with horror games, after like an hour, no matter the game, it's just not scary anymore. But this game is cool because it's more atmospheric. It's less about being scared and being in a scary environment. Yeah, I think that's, I totally agree with that, Ronan, and I think that's kind of one of the reasons why I, and probably a lot of other like players of this game like about it, is that even if like, you know, the scare factor doesn't really get you anymore, like, you know, I wouldn't really consider myself to get like too scared too often by this game, but it's definitely a lot more atmospheric and a lot more like smart with its horror, because it's not like all in your face. And then on top of that, it reader's going up. It's also just got like really solid, interesting gameplay underneath it all. So it's like, even if you're not finding it scary, it's at least like still enjoyable to just like, you know, try to figure out the ghost. And like, there's different difficulty modes, some which only give you 2 to 3 pieces of evidence, or like 1 or none. And then there's like the custom difficulty, which you can do all sorts of crazy stuff with that. And so there's like a lot of stuff you can do about it. Yeah, like the detective part, it's just like a really fun aspect of the game. And even though I am playing it solo today, it is actually up to 4-player co-op, which is pretty fun. So you can get, oh, hey Priscilla, welcome in. How you doing? Just playing some Phasmo, doing the Easter event, and it's going fairly well so far. We got orbs, let's go. And we're also just kind of walking through the game because got some people in chat who are not, how to put this nicely, not familiar with this game. There we go. But yeah, how you doing, Priscilla? I'm stupido. Hey, your words, not mine. But yeah, it's what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's a four-player, up to four-player like co-op. So that part's also really fun. And something that isn't a part of this game that I think should remain not a part of this game, but some people kind of want it to be a part of the game, is a sort of like versus mode, sort of like in the realm of games like DBD or that being Dead by Daylight, for those who don't know, or I don't even know actually what other games are similar to that game, but to Evolve. Does anyone remember that game? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you pizza? Are you pizza? Are you a potato? Where are you? How old are you? Okay, well, we definitely got one response, so we know it's Spirit Box. Evolve, I love that game. I played until they shut down servers. Yeah, so the only reason why I know Evolve is I didn't play it too much, mostly because I wasn't really even made aware of it until like way after its heyday, and even then I didn't really have anyone to play it with. Like I was actually like, my brother bought the game for me because it was like $7 or something, and we're like, we're gonna play it together. Oh hey, there's the Dots Ghost. Saw the silhouette moving around. Okay, it's a yokai. Nice. But yeah, we were like planning on playing it together, and we were like hyped up for it, and then it just never happened. So I like know of Evolve, and I mean, it seems like a definitely cool concept at the very least, but I've never actually like played it. Or I think I played the tutorial and maybe like one match against like bots or something, if that is even possible, but yeah, not really have too much knowledge about it. Okay, the ghosts are really talkative today. Normally I have a really hard time getting the parabolic microphone objective, but today it is like easy peasy. Okay, what's next then? So sadly Evolve 2 tanked because they added too many arcadey things. There was actually even an Evolve 2? Huh, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, because it definitely seemed like a cool concept where Evolve 2 was really bad. Gotcha. That's unfortunate when they make like a sequel to like a really good game that's just not good. Trying to think, what was an example of that happened recently? I mean, I know it happens like all the freaking time with movies, because like pretty much every Disney like like remake of like an animated into live action sucks, but I love the 4v1 genre, but it's so hard to do it right. Yeah, I do agree with that, and that's like that. I don't know if I actually finished my thought on it, but that was like a thing that people were wanting for this game, and I'm so glad that they didn't do it. Oh, also, fun fact: since the ghost threw this book at the wall but didn't write in it, that means it can't be writing. Well, we already know that because it's a freaking it's a freaking yokai. We know that. Me definitely paying attention to the game. Please give me the 3-star. Let's go. But in general, yeah, in general, it's kind of a hard thing to... Okay. Got the ghost photo. So actually, we just need 2 more photos, and we have full photos, and we got all the optional objectives. Let's go. So actually, if it just steps in those 2 salt piles, then we will have the absolute perfect game here. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Okay, I am gonna take 1 sanity juice. Just to keep my sanity above 50. This yokai doesn't hunt me. I mean, I think I'd be able to pretty easily get away from the yokai, because it just can't detect you as well, so if you're, like, talking or, have an electronic on, it just can't detect that as well as any other ghost in the game. Do you have to rebuy those things over the game? The, sanity juice? Yes, it used to not be a thing where you had to rebuy them, but now you do. So it's a little annoying, but I think they're only like 30 bucks a piece, and if you succeed in the mission, you can get like anywhere from like $300 to like $2,000. So not really a huge deal. Wouldn't it be good to be hunted, lead it to the salt, then book it? Yeah, so let's go achievement. Yeah, so I think there are cases where you would want that. Like, there are definitely situations where I would want to keep my sanity lower. I think in the case of salt, I could be wrong on this. JR would know. But I don't think ghosts can walk in the salt during a hunt. Look at the music box, that makes sense. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'd have to look at it again. Hey, completed 50 optional objectives, let's go. Yeah, I can't remember if it's a... rather not risk the 1 game. Yeah, there's also that, but yeah, I can't remember how it works, but... Okay, well, we got Camp Woodwind, so we gotta go to that. Because we gotta complete the ritual or whatever going on with this Easter event. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what are... so, a use for... One definite use for, like, music box and, like, trying to get a hunt is something like a motion sensor optional objective. Or trying to rule out the ghost, or if you're crazy enough, you can get a ghost photo during a hunt. Although that's hard because the ghost is flickering, and so if it's invisible when you snap the photo, then it doesn't count because like there's no ghost there. And then I think actually they might have changed it so that salt does work now, because I think tier 2 salt, hold on, let me look at it. I might not be able to read it, but let me see. Yeah, it's blocked here, but I think... Okay, yeah, so at least tier 3 salt, it might be hard to see because it's kind of blurred out, or dark. If it's during attack, so if the ghost steps in the salt during an attack, the ghost will be slowed, giving you extra time to make your escape. So I think maybe like now the ghost can step in the salt, and maybe it's just like an old thing. It's one of those things where they changed this game so much, and like there's like so many nuances that to the game that it's really hard to keep up with everything. Okay, so now I don't think we have to do the whole like forced minion objective. Let me we might have to. Let me grab the stuff as if we're gonna do it. Yeah, this is Camp Woodwind, the worst map in the game. Is it like doing this? Okay, yeah, I don't see anywhere that it gives you like the UV light, so I would assume that it would not have that system. Like the whole like rabbit trail thingy. Yeah, I'm not seeing any nests around here. Or anything. Okay. Also, I think they took this out of the game, but let me I can do it. Okay. Oh yeah, I think they took it out. Or at least somewhat. No, they didn't take it fully out, but they took out the cheesy part of it. So what you used to be able to do with those tents is if you did it right, you could fly all the way up into like this tree, and so you wouldn't be able to get touched by the ghost. It was pretty funny. Hey, don't turn off the breaker. No. EMF on that breaker. You played Outlast? Yes I have. I've only played the first one. And I was gonna play the second one, but I don't really know what happened, but we never got around to playing it. I actually have the playthrough of it up on my VODs channel, so you wanna go check that out. Oh, and I also did play the Whistleblower DLC. I definitely did do that. Okay, I think it's a... I'm gonna just do a regular... There's DLC. Yeah, so at least for Outlast 1, and I'm not talking about Outlast Trials. I haven't touched that game yet. And honestly, I'm not sure if I will, because that game is extra intense, but who knows? Oh, this map is gonna suck for orbs. But okay, I was about to say, have you heard of that? But yeah, so I haven't played Outlast Trials, but extra intense, haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, so just that it's co-op. Yeah, so the thing with the Outlast games, I'm not sure how much you're aware about the series run, but like so obviously they're horror games, right? But kind of like the one thing with them is that they're like very like visceral and like pretty bloody games, and there are some parts that are particularly like gory, even to the point where they kind of get like weirdly sexual with it, which is weird. Like for example, here's a light example of it. In Outlast Trials, there is so I've watched gameplay of it, so I kind of know like kind of how it looks, but there is a part where you're like transitioning to the missions or whatever, and you get like this weird like sequence of just like random like scary things that are happening. So I think the ghost is in here. And one part of it is and one of them is there's this like cop enemy who has like a taser baton thing, and you like while you're having like the scary like weird collage of jump scares or whatever, there's a part where he's tasing his nuts with his own baton. So yeah, they get kind of weird. Also DMF 5 all of a sudden. Yeah, or there's like in that same collage, I think there's a part where he's tasing your character's nuts, because like you're sitting in a chair and it's like kind of implied that he's tasing your nuts. But yeah, there's like, I mean that's kind of like the funny example, but there's like some like really intense stuff that kind of like falls into that line. That like I'm not really even sure how to describe, but yeah, I think it's like disturbing is like, yeah, suffice to say. Outlast 1 doesn't have too much of that. Really, I think. Oh no, okay, it does have one thing in that there are a pair of characters that are literally just butt naked in the game. You only play one, okay, then you know. Yeah, there's the naked guys, yeah. And then in the DLC for Outlast 1, the there's this like there's this villain that like he's like just like this really, I guess the only way to really describe it is he's just like a really horny dude, but he also like tortures you. It's really weird. And like there's like a part that I'm not really even that comfortable explaining how it like looks or turns out, so I'm not going to, but it's, let's just say that it's like it's a quite messed up. And it's something where when I was editing the VOD for it, I actually like I don't think it was like dinged by YouTube as like, oh, this is like too sensitive or whatever, but I was just like, yeah, I feel like this is a little too over the top, so I actually blurted out in the video. It's very intense status with no care for consent, it sounds like. Yeah, that's a fair way to put it. Ooh, we also got fingerprints. Yeah, the way they made fingerprints work in this game is a bit quirky, because you have to like charge them up, so I have to like leave my flashlight on it for a little while, because it used to be that like if you saw, it would be like, oh hey look, there's fingerprints, and then I would just snap the photo like that and it would count as fingerprints. But then they were like, what if we made it so you could only take fingerprint photos if you could actually like see the fingerprints in the photo. So that's how that works. You just have to charge it up, hold it on there. Mean, yeah, it was kind of missed the days when we were able to just take fingerprint photos. It used to even be, because they made it where it used to be that regardless if there was fingerprints on the door or not, you'd always be able to take the photo for an interaction, because like if a door, or if a ghost touches a door and like opens it, like no matter if it has fingerprints or not, it's gonna allow you an interaction photo if you get there quick enough. Okay, that was just an event. I was like, uh-oh. Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you a potato? Are you a jump scare? Where are you? How old are you? Okay, I don't think it's that. It's writing. Boop. So yeah, see, we got the interaction because we caught it while it was happening. Oh, I am freaking dead at doornail, man. Unless this guy's slow. Which, it looks like he is slow. It looks like he's extra slow, in fact. Yeah, okay, well, that sucks. Hey, it's the Force Spirit. Maybe this is like a Jinn? I don't know, I'm just throwing... Actually, no, wait, it can't be a Jinn. I'm gonna throw in Raiju just because I don't know. It's probably not Raiju. What was I saying? I don't know. Myling? Okay. So we have to go back there, which sucks because I hate this map. But yeah, it's now I had to pay for all that stuff again. So thank you for the Pikachu hat redeem. I get to wear this Pikachu hat. Let's go. I'm gonna do 10 minutes, because I think that's what I say in the redeem, that it's 10 minutes. If it's not, then I'll just keep it on for the rest of the mission or whatever, but okay, let's try this again and not die this time, preferably. Okay. Minimum 10 minutes so you could keep it on all stream, you know? Could keep it on all stream if I really wanted to. Also, I've never seen the bone be over here. It's like cramped into this corner. Let's see. What is our cursed possession here? Oh, we got the mirror. Okay, that actually just saves me a lot of time. The mirror is, like, super useful. So, boop. That is... Where is that at? That's over there. Okay. So, as you may have been able to tell by the, yeah, the ribs. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different bones that can spawn in. They're kind of like the cursed possessions in the sense that, like, one of them randomly spawns in, but all the different types of bones work the same in their function and all that. But anyways, yeah, with the curse mirror, as you saw there, it's able to just show you where the ghost room currently is, which is obviously pretty handy. And it's especially handy when you're on, like, huge maps, because then it's like, I don't want to have to go through all these rooms just to try to find the ghost. And we got orbs immediately. But the one drawback with the mirror is that it drops a minimum of 20% sanity. And there's kind of like a funky formula into how it works, but it's kind of like, if you use it for a really short amount of time, it's only gonna take 20, but if you use it for an extra long, it'll be 20 plus, like, the extra amount of time over a certain threshold. There's, like, no good spot to put this, mouse projector thingy-mabob. It's also going, like, sicko mode on, like, touching stuff over here. I'm, like, hearing things being thrown like crazy. Let me grab that EMF. Okay, we got a 2 on something. There's a start. Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you a potato? Where are you? How old are you? I don't think it's that. Are you a potato? Yeah, that's just one of the questions I kind of got to asking. This is one. Is the VIP badge a permanent unlock? That is a good question. I assume you're asking about the redeem in particular. I don't know if I have it set, like, said in my redeem for it. Let me double check that. Okay, so I don't have it specified. I think it's a oh yeah, so the VIP badge redeem is a, like, permanent unlock where I will give you VIP badge or VIP status, and then I up the price of it by another 5,000 to try to keep people from buying it too much because I only have so many VIP slots. But There's also I have like a first channel point redeem, which I haven't actually done anything with it in a while, but the idea behind it is that like I would like keep track of it over like a month or so, and whoever had the highest like uses of the first redeem by the end would get a VIP badge for the month. I should probably rework that. Also, we got writing. Let's go. And fingerprints is going to be a little hard to get here. I think. I don't know, kind of depends on how the ghost treats us today. Okay, also, we got that hiding spot. That hiding spot is, like, amazing. Let's see. So we got orbs and writing. So it could be a Mare, Revenant, or Thay. An interesting predicament. Do we have freezing? Not have freezing. Ghost, can you do something for me, please? Is VIP more than just a badge like it does? I just want it to be important for once. I think there are a couple benefits, like actual benefits to VIP. I think it's just like you're not affected by like slow mode or something like that. It's only like a couple minor things, if I remember correctly. It's like mod but without the power. Yeah, that's basically how it works. I always remember I've cared enough to actually watch. Well, thank you. That means a lot. Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Yeah, I don't think it's that. And it's not freezing either, right? Unless instead of change rooms or something. Doesn't seem to have. Oh wait, no, it's actually going down in here now. Okay, maybe it did change Ghost Room? Oh yeah, I see the orb in that teeny tiny camera, and I can't freaking move forward because of the stupid tripod. I just do it like that. Oh no. That is an event. Okay. That's gonna time out or ban people. Yep. That they can do. Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Ah! Okay, glad I started moving. Let's see. Also ignore sub only, follower only, and emote only chat modes and can talk when they're on. Yes. So, yeah, mods are like super helpful people. Yeah, I want to do jump scares, but I also want that badge. It's such a hard choice. Yeah, that's kind of that's part of the fun of it, you know? It's like I kind of make it so it's like you can either, if you want to, you can really save up for that VIP badge and then earn yourself something nice, or you can like be a bit more active like now and like mess around in the chat and stuff. Oh, it's actually below freezing, I think. I don't know. It's kind of hover. I can't tell if it's on the line or just below it. Uh-oh. Ah. Actually, let me try listening to the speed of it again. hard to tell over the heartbeat noise that it's making. I think it... Oh, hide. It's just like, and I find you and kill you now. So yeah, that hiding spots like that, the furniture hiding spots, aren't guaranteed to be safe, as you can see. Because sometimes they can just roam right next to it. But okay, I did guess right on the Revenant, because I could tell it was like getting really, it sounded really slow. But yeah, okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay, I think just so I can get this stupid Easter event out of the way, because I'm kind of done with it at this point. Alright, there's also the weekly challenge. But let me set up custom difficulty. So start off with professional, but I don't want to turn friendly ghost off, or on rather. Now, this is the custom difficulty stuff, which there's a whole bunch of settings here. Don't really care about the rewards, so I'll turn that off because I don't want to lose my money. Weather. Let's make it clear. Actually, can we make it sunrise? That makes it easier on this map. Number of hiding places, very high. I'm just basically making it so that I can just cheat because I'm kind of done with this. And then let's do summoning circle because that is kind of the best cursed possession for this, like what we gotta do here. And then I do have to keep a normal, or I think I have to get a successful investigation. Like I have to get the ghost right and stuff. So I'm just gonna keep the ghost parts the same. Not like that, man. I really don't. It's too small. It's so like open and like, so it's like, because what you want to do to try to like hide is break line of sight, right? And so you want to have a lot of line of sight blockers, such as like walls, tents, like obstacles, whatever. But there's like this huge area where there's just none of that, and it's like 70% of the map. It sucks, man. But to be fair, the devs literally said that they spent only like, because this map came out at the same time as they reworked another map, which the rework was basically an entirely new map. It's just like the same theme of Asylum, but everything else is different. Oh yeah, so the summoning circle over here, I'm gonna do this immediately actually, because this thing drains basically all your sanity to use. It used to be my favorite cursed possession, but now it's not because they nerfed it to into the ground basically. So notice how my sanity is currently at like about like a little in between 95 and 100%. Once I do this, like the summoning circle, and I survive the hunt, watch what my sanity becomes. And am I getting stuck on? Is the freaking matchbox like restricting my movement? World. Okay, well, it decided to hunt before I could even finish it, but basically, each candle takes away 20% of your sanity. And it's really annoying. And I'm probably gonna die again. Yep. You see, this is why I don't like the map. Because I die all the time. Tent door is having fun day. What's it do when we activate it? So And it was a shade, of course. So when it does work, it and it doesn't, like, since each candle takes away 20%, you have to drain 80% of your sanity to use it all. And or not 20%, it's like 16%, which adds up to 80%, lighting all 5 candles. But basically, when it does work, if your sanity is not at 0 when you light the final candle, then the ghost appears in the center of the circle for a few seconds and is like, I don't know, breakdancing or whatever the heck you want to call it. And it basically allows you to get a ghost photo or like do like salt pile or like other stuff. But then, like, then it triggers a hunt. If your sanity is like at 0%, or I think it's like below 16% or something like that, when you light the final candle, it doesn't just stay there and then hunt, it just hunts immediately. So you basically kill yourself when you do it. So yeah, you know, that's a fun part of the video. How do I want to work this? You know, I have all the evidence is, if like, active, like, I have it so it can it will give all 3 pieces of evidence, so I can just make them super slow and it doesn't matter. And while we're at it, I'm gonna make it so I have infinite sprint speed, just because I oh wait, I did it? Oh, but it has a red check mark. Did I get the trophy? Or wait, hold on. Let me go back to here. Oh, apparently I did it. I don't know how, but I did it. So, okay, that's the new badge that we get for our card. That's pretty cool. Because ever since, like, this would have been holiday 22, they started adding badges. Yeah, I guess a free win. I thought I had to survive, but apparently not. Okay, then we also get a trophy, which, ooh, I like this trophy. So let me see if I, wait, how do I back out of this? Nope, back out. There we go. It makes it super dark. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, so that's a trophy. That's pretty cool. I like the little fireflies around it. This was the trophy for last year's Easter event. And then these are 2023 and 2022 holiday trophies. This one, you got a snow gun and you had to shoot snowmen. It was pretty cool. And then this is the Halloween 2023 and 2022 events. I don't remember that one super well. I think their events are kind of hit or miss. Like the Easter egg, or the Easter ones are generally kind of a pain in the butt, because like this year's was actually better than it normally is, because normally it's like there's like 50 plus Easter eggs you have to find on like every map in the game, and it's like take for freaking ever because you have to collect them all. I think for this one in particular, they restricted it to only like the smaller maps, but still, it's just like you have to find like so many eggs on like every single map. Let's see. Is there ways to get sanity back besides the G's? Normally, no. There is a cursed possession, or actually a couple cursed possessions that can kind of do that. So one is the monkey paw, which monkey paw is like the most OP possession in the game, basically. But I should have actually probably gone with that instead of the summoning circle. But oh well, we got the thing, so we don't need to do it anymore. But monkey paw, you can make wishes with it. And so you have to actually speak into the microphone, and there's like a text to speech type of thing or whatever they can do, but you can basically be like, I wish for sanity, and so it will set everyone's sanity at 50%. So if you're less than 50% sanity, then it can bump you up at least. But and then the other one that can do that is the tarot cards, and this is a deck of cards that each card does a different effect, and there are two ways it can boost your sanity. One is the Wheel of Fortune card, and if it can either burn when you pull a card, it will burn up after you use it. And so if the Wheel of Fortune card burns green after you use it, then you get 25% sanity back, and if it burns red, then you lose 25% sanity. And then the other card is if you get the Sun card, you just go back up to full 100% sanity, like instantly. But then there is the opposite of the Moon card, where it will make your sanity drop to 0% instantly. So yeah, it's a fun Cursed Possession. A deck of many things, yeah, pretty much. There's also a kind of, excuse me for all the burps. There are like two super crazy cards in there. One of them is a High Priestess card, which is really rare to get, but if you do get it, then you basically get an extra life. So whoever on your team, or if you're playing solo, like whoever dies next will just be like revived after, I think it's like a few seconds to go through like a whole animation or whatever. But yeah, so you just get like an extra life. But then there's also the Hanged Man card, where if you pull that, you instantly die. So yeah, it's a fun little like balance of things, to say the least. But okay, so that was the Easter 2024 event, and I got that badge now. Imagine pulling those back to back. Yeah, I think I don't know if I've gotten it, but I know I've seen it. So the big name streamer for Phasmo, like the Phasmophobia community, is Insim. He streams pretty much every day, and he plays other games. He actually doesn't really play Phasmo too much anymore. Just like I think every Monday or something like that. But he's like kind of like he's known for Phasmo, basically, right? He has like had like super high level, super knowledgeable about the game, all that stuff, and I know that he's had that happen to him at some point. But anyways, I digress. We're gonna do Tanglewood Drive, or just Tanglewood, and just do a normal game, so I don't have to deal with this silly Easter event at all. Hang on, I could just play a normal mission like I would otherwise. Oh, can I get that Pikachu hat back on? Thank you for redeeming the Pikachu hat. Priscilla MVP. You know what? I'll just wear this one for the mission. It'll probably take a little bit or longer than 10 minutes. Good old Tanglewood. Oh, yeah, we got the sunrise weather, because you know the time of day is a weather. I make that joke like every time I get that, but okie dokie. Let's see, so that is, hang spot is not available. That hang spot is available, that's good. And we got music box, yay, let's go. I should probably be actually using some of these cursed possession to show them off, but I'm not. Okay, that's blocked. So yeah, when it comes to that, okay, well, hello there. It looks like, jeez, use the cursed possession now. Forgot about the sound effect of that thing. Okay, fine. I'll use the cursed possession now. I don't know what I was saying beforehand, but use this now. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Oh. Oh yeah, so when you get close enough to the ghost, she'll start walking towards you. Uh-oh. Ugh. Is this a freaking yokai, my guy? Just like, it can't be yokai. How the frick did he lose track of me like instantly? Did I get the pig? Oh, I didn't get the pig. No, I mistimed it. So what I tried to do was place it on the floor so that, because when you get close enough to the ghost while you're playing the music box, it will become visible and start walking towards the music box, and normally it's supposed to trigger the hunt when it touches it. But I don't know, I guess maybe there was like something about like, oh yeah, I forgot about the other thing where cursed hunts are longer than regular hunts, so you know that's fun. Also came out of the well, we know it's not a Jinn because Jinns can't turn off the breaker. Whoop. There we go. I got the interaction photo of that. Let's go. What do Jinns do? So Jinns, their mechanic is based off of whether the breaker is turned on or not, which is why they're literally not allowed to turn off the breaker. That's like one way to rule out a Jinn, is if the breaker turns off, it's not a Jinn. But the ability that they get when the breaker is on is it's kind of a weird one, but it's basically if they have line of sight of you, they will, and they're far away from you, they will move faster and then slow down to kind of like a normal speed once they get closer to you or they lose sight of you. So it's kind of a weird, like, janky sort of thing, but that's how it works. Okay, yeah, that's dropping quick. Hole in here. Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you a potato? Where are you? Okay, doesn't seem to be spirit box. Actually, it might not be in this room. I think usually kind of like below 5 degrees is like what we're looking for. Or 41 degrees Fahrenheit for those Americans. Although that is the lowest temperature I'm getting. Yeah, everywhere else just going up. Ah! It hunted right on top of me. So to turn the lights off for a Jinn. Yeah, specifically the breaker, because just turning off the lights doesn't actually matter. It's the breaker itself that matters. Having the lights off or on is actually a thing that matters to another ghost, the mare, in which it wants you to keep the lights off because then it's able to hunt you at an earlier percent. Which, I guess, to explain that real quick, by default, all ghosts are able to hunt you at only once they're at 50% or lower sanity. Some ghosts can do it higher, though, such as a mare in a dark room, which can... Is this a freaking yokai or a yurei? Just close the door in my face. Wait, is it? Okay, it's not doing another hunt. I was like, bro, what? But yeah, mares basically want the lights to be off so that they can hunt you sooner, because the threshold moves up to 60% for them instead of 50%. But if they're in a light room, then it's 40%. So, and then their activity also gets influenced similarly. But yeah, so there's, like I said, a lot of nuance to this game and everything, but so let me check this again. It's like cold, but not like that cold. I don't know. Boop. Let's see, and it's okay. Yeah, burger is not broken or turned off or anything. Ah, crap! Hunting again. Okay, actually, I want to make sure that light's turned on for next time, because I think next time I'm going to try looping it. I remember watching a movie about an angel that was scared of the light, so it wouldn't enter, but it was really fast, so if you entered the dark, you got immediately grabbed. Something like that could be cool. Oh yeah, that does sound kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of this other horror game that I don't particularly recommend, because it's not that great of a game, but it's kind of a fun concept. Boo Men is what it's called. It's basically, it has a fun concept in that you are thieves basically going into a haunted house to steal stuff from it. And like the different ghosts in that game all like can only do anything to you in the dark, and so you have to like go from light switch to light switch and stuff like that. But it's kind of a fun concept for a game. We already got the EMF 5. I need to get the UV light in here. Okay, I think I should have made it in time for the door touch, so I don't think it's fingerprints, but I'm gonna just hold off on ruling that out for the moment. Is there a light switch like right nearby somewhere? I mean, there's that one over there, of course, but oh yeah, right here, this one. There we go. And the breaker's off. Okay. Hello, teddy bear? That's creepy. Must have teleported that. Oh gosh, didn't get around. Okay, so now what I want to try to do is try to loop it around this van and get a photo of it. Okay, they definitely got the photo. Ah, crap, okay. Well, I thought it made it in time. Did it disappear in the photo? No. Oh, it was only 2-star? Come on. Let's go Shade. It was kind of inactive. I don't know, it might not be a Shade, but Oni? Man, I only got 15 bucks, bro. But it happens. Man, I really like to get better equipment, because I just don't like the tier 1 equipment for the most part. My sweet, sweet Oni-chan has graced us with his presence. You know what? Okay, I'm actually gonna run it back on Tanglewood. Try to get a successful mission here. Yeah, you're keeping up with your Oni fans, Priscilla? It's on my phone laughing. Okay, let's try to get the ghost room first. I feel like doing the thermo is like the way to do it. No, I used to main doing the EMF, but I just feel like the thermos is better now. About as well as you were keeping with your only feet. I see. Makes sense. We got the mirror. Actually, okay, that makes me not really need the thermo immediately anymore. That is a bathroom. Tell by the walls. This bathroom? I think so. I'll tell you where the ghost is. Yeah, so the oh yeah, I got 3 inventory. So the mirror, when you look into it, will show you where the ghost room is, and it's important to specify the ghost room as something separate from the ghost itself, because the ghosts can roam outside of their room. So I don't know if he did it because I don't see it, but the ghost can like decide. Okay, we got EMF 5. I think that's a door touch, by the way. Let's go. The ghost, say like this is the ghost room, so this is kind of like its home point, and then it could say roam all the way over to here and then like touch this or something, and like it opens up that. Or, you know, maybe it wanders into here and like, I don't know, throws the basketball, you know, or something. Or dodgeball, that's a dodgeball. I know my balls. So there's like a difference between where the ghost actually is at any given point versus where its room is at. And, on harder difficulties like this one, it can also change its room, so it can basically change its home point. But that is like a relatively low chance of it doing that. Unless it's a Goryo. Goryo's their special thing is that they are not allowed to change ghost room ever. So, what's I want to grab? Oh yeah, UV light. And that's all I can grab. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I only had like a little bit of goldfish, but now I'm getting like that little bit of indigestion that I usually get from eating. Okay, so I'm not seeing any fingerprints. Doesn't mean that there's not fingerprints. And dude, I can't wait for tier 2 dots, because that is like an actually good dots projector, whereas the tier 1 is like hot garbage. See, do I have okay, I have the thermo in there. It's cold out here, but okay, no, the temperature is dropping. Okay, let me readjust then. Fucking stupid thing. I think I see orbs. Aha, I do see orbs. The teeny tiny screen. Uh-oh. Run. This is a fast ghost. Don't think it's a Dio, though. Yeah, it's definitely not a Dio. It would have found me at this point. But it is definitely fast. Let's see. Oh, it can't even be a Dio or a Thay, which was gonna be my other guess. I think it's a Raiju. Or Raichu, the Pokemon. But, fast like bunny. So the reason why I believe it is a Raiju is because the Raiju gimmick is that it is... I keep vaguely mentioning a Dio and it sounds scarier every time. Perhaps that is the point. So a Raiju, its special gimmick is that it is powered by electronics. And what I mean by that is that if it's doing a hunt, nearby electronics such as the video camera that I'm looking through or the dots projector or something else that's electronic, it basically goes faster. It goes fast. And I think it can also hunt me at an earlier sanity percentage. Yeah, so you see, I'm like mid-50s, which means that it can't be Spirit, can't be Wraith, can't be Jin, can't be Shade, can't be Oni, can't be Goryo, can't be Twins, can't be Obaki, can't be Myling. It literally has to be a Raiju, because all these other ones do 50 or lower. Unless it's a Mimic. Because mimics are the dumb guy. Because they're just like we'll do literally anything and everything. I'll just try to find some more evidence before we jump to that conclusion. Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Oh gosh. I don't know where to go, man. Okay, I can hide here. Sweet. But yeah, a mimic is... I think the devs even themselves kind of called it this, but they kind of consider it the final boss of Phasmo, in that it will... So it has its own set of evidence, right? Like any other ghost, that's unique to it, and but its behavior and like, you know, like what abilities it has, kind of how it behaves during a hunt, when it can hunt you or whatever, is all based on the other ghosts. So it basically becomes other ghosts and it swaps between them during the the mission. I'm gonna take a sanity juice. Just try to not be hunted every half second. Yeah, the mimic basically, he kind of does what he's called. He just mimics every other ghost and just pretends to be them. But the easy way to rule out a mimic is if you get the number of evidence pieces that you can get in a mission plus one. One of them being orbs. Because the mimic has fake orbs. So that it will show you orbs, but the orbs are not real. They're not to be believed. Also, it chucked that in my face like a cat does when it sees you walk into a room. I don't know. I was trying to think of a simile. Okay. Let me think here. Well, so we you know it's a Raiju, right? Yeah, because it hunted... earlier. I'm just trying to get like another piece of evidence just to like rule out Mimic because. Oh wait, no, we have EMF 5. Oh, I'm stupid. Mimic can't have EMF 5, so never mind. I don't need to rule that out. Need to freaking Raiju. The only other thing it could be is an Obake, but it doesn't move that fast. So, okay, let's start doing some stuff. This, then. Grab the parabolic microphone. Which, honestly, the parabolic microphone is not really that useful, but they give it to you for optional objectives, so that's why I use it most of the time. It makes things very quiet, though. Because you're, like, putting on, like, headphones to, like, listen. I want the ghost to make a sound that can only be heard on the parabolic microphone. Or the pair of mics, as we call it. Oh, I just got a sound. Okay. And there's dots. I don't know if you saw it. It was kind of hard to see. But now we need to do the candle. Also, I don't think... Well, you can kind of see it a little bit. Like the stump of my hand. In like the bottom right corner. You can see like the stump there. That's because I have the game's FOV turned up from a default of like 60, I think. Oh, where's the FOV slider? Yeah, I have it on 80 and the default is 60. So I don't know who likes to play the game looking like this. But that's how they built the game. It's based around that, and so when you go with the higher FOV, you get to see the stump of the hand and stuff. It's kind of funny. Anyways, that's a side tangent. Dots are really hard to see, especially on the phone. I can imagine, and especially that one was kind of hard to see because it was pretty much just his feet. Because he was like walking towards the camera, as in that video camera. Okay, so we gotta hope that it blows this out. I can actually light another one of these, like that candle, and don't think there's any other candles nearby. Yeah, there's no other candles nearby. Yeah, at least we have that. Oh, hey, it turned on this light. Okay. So that would actually be a way we could rule out a mare, is if that light got turned on, because mares cannot turn on a light switch. I think it touched a door. It definitely touched a door, and also burned the crucifix, so... Oh, wait. I should have recognized that it wasn't hunting me, but... Like I saw the crucifix and then my brain was just like, nope. Okay, but we did get all the optional objectives. Let's go. And we need 2 more photos for a perfect game. So, yeah, we already got the haunted mirror. I think it is time to break out of this salt. The salt is like super OP. If I saw crucifix burning, I'd just run away too. Yeah, fair. Just suddenly just ignites in flame. I can see that. Okay. This ghost, I think, wants to hunt me. Well, unfortunately for it, I got everything I need because I got all the photos. I got the ghost type. I got all the optional objectives. Let's freaking go. Perfect game, baby. And actually, this is perfectly timed because it is about that time for me to wrap up stream here. Oh, and we got a daily and weekly objective done too. That's actually pretty. One more mission. Encore. I wish I could, but got a schedule to keep. Hey, Oh, now we get the tier 2 dots projector and $300. I like how it's these coins. It's like freaking quarters. Gonna give you $300 in quarters, man. Here you go, have fun. But yeah, I do like these detailed statistics at the end of the game, and like this game summary and stuff. It's kind of fun. Time to go to the arcade with all those quarters. Heck yeah, man. Okay, so now we can get the tier 2 dots projector. Boom. So the tier 1 was like a little dinky flashlight thing. You know, as you saw, this one is you smack it on a wall or on a floor, and then it shoots this like circular like beam out from it, and it's like way better. And then the tier 3 is even more crazy, but that's for another day. I think, yeah, so as you can see here, the spotlight is narrow, and then area light, so yeah, it's just like this AoE type of thing, and it even has, well, it has less range, but it's because that 2.5 is like the radius around it. So there's like 2.5 meters in every direction. Tier 3 injects dots directly to your brain. Yes, you just see dots. Okay, and we're slowly making our way up in the levels. Yeah, so for reference, I know it may look like I'm Prestige 1, and I am Prestige 1, but I didn't play the game to get to Prestige 1. It's because I played the game before the Prestige system came into the game. And my level before that was this, 1,912. And yeah, August 17th is when they did Prestige. But if you think that's a high level, like JR Cash, you know, the guy who was in chat earlier, he had hit the number here for him was like, I actually can't remember what he told me now. It was like 16,000 or 18,000 or something like that. He went crazy with this game. So yeah, but and then on top of that, he is currently Prestige 18. So he's prestiged 18 times since the Prestige system came out back like in August. So, and you can only prestige once you hit level 100. So yeah, he kind of goes sicko mode with this game. So kudos to him. I can't do that, but like I'm nearing 1,000 hours in For Honor, and that's like probably like one of the highest like play times I have in a single game. But and here I think I have like 300 hours or something like that. But anyways, that's gonna have to be it for this stream. So thank you all so much for watching, and I think next week we'll continue the Pokemon playthrough, because I need to kill that stupid triple fusion thing that's happening. But I was actually playing the game earlier today to do a little bit of grinding for like that next stream so that I could actually beat the thing. And I discovered a whole like little extra area that's like south of the mountain where you have to fight the fight Giovanni, and there's a few trainers there, and there's also a triple battle lounge, which I guess is a really good way to level grind, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. But anyways, if you don't already or if you're not already on my Discord, you can join my Discord there. And if you want to check out everything else I do, you can check it out on that link tree. Where I do like a YouTube channel. There's my VODs channel, my Twitch VODs, that is, as well as my Patreon because I'm going to be doing some artwork on there soon. So it's not really worth doing it yet, but it will be eventually. And then I also got my book on there because I did a book on Amazon, so for like $1. But okay, let's see who we shall raid. So, oh, actually, also, I should probably say goodbye to the VODs channel because I'm also recording this for the VODs channel. So, thank you all so much for watching, bots. See you in the next episode.